Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you very much for tuning in for another show with the Comic Menu. You got Dell, Fidel, Culinary Comics, the Comic Menu here, co-host of the Comic Menu. Dude, I'm kind of excited. We got most of everybody in the background. I seen the box of chips. I'm glad I am not doing it this time, but we're gonna have some entertaining uh, things going on for sure, for sure. Before we continue, let me bring on my co-host today, Caesar. You ready, Caesar?
You know what? I'm nervous for them. I'm nervous. I'm happy because it's not me, and I'm nervous for all the toilets in all their states that they're staying at because this is not going to be pretty.
Dude, I mean, obviously, me and Caesar have done it separate times, but we've done it before, and we know the situations we're going to be going through. Brandon, he's gonna come back, and he's real confident.
Hey,
So is
yeah,
John because they've done it in the past, but this is a new freaking chip with a new pepper. What was it called? Nagi Viper bullshit.
Nagi, Viper, Tarantula, fucking.
It's another cold variant, pretty much. I mean, it's
Okay.
gonna. Oh my gosh.
Uh, okay.
Honestly, like
I'm already
I'm.
listen. I'm already laughing. They haven't even fucking opened the package. Okay, let's
Yeah.
let's let's let's
Let's bring on the first one. We
let's
got
bring out these guys.
Brandon and his brother from Mad Viking Comics. Is this the one chip, George? Yes, it
Yeah,
is, George.
yes,
You got here
George.
just in time. I'm gonna start tagging people as soon as I introduce everybody, so we can get everybody. I know a lot of people want me to tag them, not because they want to support us, they want to just see the mayhem that's gonna be ensue right now. But I'm sorry, Brandon. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Uh, my name's Brandon Strait. This is Gage Strait. We both we're owners of Mad Viking Comics. What it is now, anyway. We're switching from a brick and mortar going to online. I'm also helping out with SpawnCon that's coming up in October 28th, 29th in Denver, Colorado. It's going to be a packed full of artists. It's a bunch of fans putting on a convention that we love what Todd did with the universe, and we're there to celebrate it.
And it's funny right now. I just saw a comment from Martin. Le vas abrir el culito, meaning your ass is gonna open up. I'm just
I knew
translating
what
for you.
Polito was.
They're gonna Colito your ass for sure.
Oh, it's the Banca. Greg is a big Spawn guy too, so I'm pretty sure. What's up, Yo? What's up, Dino? Um, let's go. Let's get our first artist on here because Brandon's gonna be doing the one chip challenge as well, and then we got Avocado.
Yeah.
What up, you guys? How's it going?
He just commented right now. I'm pumped.
Oh man, I am so excited I'm nervous for one, but I am really excited to do this, man. Yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
Burn, not open. What the fuck? Thought you knew Spanish. Well, spell it correctly. This guy. Oh yeah, never mind. Is it? I thought you meant breathe.
What's up, Alex?
Hey, what's up, Alex? What's up, brother? So I'm gonna make sure everybody gets here before David just show up in the background. I'm excited right now. Look at that beard, bro. He hasn't even on, and I can see that shit. Hold on, real quick. Let's get John. John, you ready, John?
Yeah, I'm ready. I got my gloves on. Got the chip out. I got a half-gallon of chocolate milk.
Smart man.
So,
Smart man. I don't think he's that smart to accept this challenge.
Yo, we were supposed to bring milk?
You better have milk.
I mean, you better. I mean, even I drank rotten milk, honestly.
Oh, shit.
He did. It was an accident, but he drank spoiled milk.
Google something right now. Get something because you're gonna need it.
peanut butter works real well.
Now it fucking didn't. I drank peanut butter last time and it didn't work for shit.
Milk, bananas, Tums, Pepto. You better get something.
Something sweet.
All right. Without any further ado, we got David, the manly beard right here too. What's up, David?
Oh,
I feel bad. I shaved mine off. What the hell?
I mean, you knew David was gonna be here, and you know his beard is legendary.
his beard's gonna catch fire, David. Your beard's gonna catch fuego right now, my friend.
He's gonna have chip chunks all over his beard.
You're gonna be tasting it in your beard for like 17 days.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, it's funny how David just said he's excited, but he's real like monotone. Like I'm excited. Like he's like, and I bet you we're gonna have no reaction though from David. I bet you. I guess.
No, you'll get a reaction. I've done
Dude,
that.
I bet you $5 we would not get one reaction from David.
Now I'm going to say
No,
kudos to the only one I'm going to say kudos to, and that is my man with the mane, Mr. Brugman, wearing gloves. He learns. I
Oh, yeah.
wore gloves because
What the heck, bro?
you need to
He
wear
came
gloves.
so prepared for this.
You got to wear gloves because you got to.
I have experience. I told you this. I
There
came
you go.
prepared.
David's got gloves. You got to wear
I'm gonna
gloves.
pinch it with a napkin and eat it with a napkin.
Then you're gonna start crying and
Do
touch
not
that
touch it
napkin
with your
your
bare
eyes.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that. So one by one, we're gonna show off what they've done. David, did you start on something already, or are you just gonna start off from the beginning?
I'm working on my artist series for verified grade, so I'm just gonna be working on one of those sketches for it real quick.
All right.
Sounds good to
It's
me.
like a card sketch, basically. It's like an artist series card.
Oh, one of those. Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. Move over. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
doing
you.
Dang, that thing looks sick.
So
All right.
I got that, and then I can also work on Ahsoka. that I'm working on for New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
So
Ahsoka's gonna be it's just gonna be ass. All right. I'll tell you that. I'm just saying.
depends on what I want to get dirty. I didn't get away with the cars getting dirty because I know I get messy with this thing.
True. Your tears can ruin the cards. That's fine.
So let's go with John. Let's see what you got, John.
I started working on a gunslinger spawn,
Sweet.
so penciled it out real quick. I can't get good lighting on it right now, but
Cool.
yeah, pulled up a bunch of reference photos. Tried to not pencil in too much because, yeah, we want to keep it interesting.
All right.
That's funny. Everyone's share. Then we got. Let's see. We are gonna get Anthony's. What do you got right now so far?
So I'm working on a she spawn.
Nice.
Looking nice.
Getting there. Yeah, just a quick little sketchy.
I
Like
would
I
think,
said, just spawn.
I would think that avocado is probably the less prepared for all of this.
Bro, I'm never prepared for anything. That's what makes it fun.
Okay.
How do we want to do this? You want to do one at a time, two at a time, or all together?
No. I think we should all let's all do this in unison. Like when we say go, let's all rip the chip. All right, and then
Do I need to open it?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and open the chip. Let's everybody open their chip.
Like pull it out like this.
Bro, I
or-
didn't get no chip in my box.
You
Huh?
better be lying.
Get the fuck
Anthony.
up. This guy.
This doesn't look appealing at all, bro.
Oh, it's
it's
in the little
not.
wrapper right there. Yeah, pull that out.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we want it out of the wrapper?
Now let's go
Yeah.
ahead and take it out of the
Just
wrapper.
open. Okay, well,
I'm so
I'll be
nervous.
tagging.
All right,
Let's
so
go.
open it. Are we opening it?
Yes, you're gonna open it. Open your windows too, homeboy.
David is cheating. He's opening it too fast.
David already opened it.
Well,
Look at that
David's
guy.
already ready to eat it. He's getting over it.
This guy David actually put Tabasco sauce on it. Just
Holy
like-
shit, this thing,
On it right now.
Oh,
dude, this thing does not look good at all.
This thing looks way different than last time.
It
Tastes
tastes-
like-
Yeah,
You're the
Yeah, I
taste.
did last year's one. The one that made your tongue blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that one. That one was pretty fun. That one smelled like that. This one smells good though.
Oh, really?
Does it?
It actually smells really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so dry though, and you can't drink
Yeah.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
I did
you have to either drink before just to get it down, or you
Right.
have to like build up enough saliva to get it wolfed down, dude. Like,
Okay, let me take a swig real quick. Let me just take a swig of water.
why you got water?
don't drink
Wait,
water
not
after
water?
this.
I think the guy I'm more scared for is probably. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably gonna be Anthony. Anthony, you might want to take off that beanie, dude. That beanie's gonna fucking catch on fire. All right.
You get one too, Bill?
No, not this time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Uh,
So let's
Hold
go.
on.
Here we go. At the count of three.
My chip came broken too, so that's gonna be fun to try and get
Oh,
down.
trust me. Mine came.
Probably
split
better to
down,
break
so-
it in half.
is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
At the count of 1, 3, 2, 1, shove it in there, boys. I'm already dying because I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting PTSD.
Dude, I was waiting. We said it to be dry. What's
Now,
up?
mind you, it's both chips. Oh, you put the whole thing in your mouth. Okay, good. So
Oh, that's
everybody
easy.
has them both. Oh, there goes David. It's the second one, right? Look at David. David's all pinky out. That's all right.
Say that off, dude.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
God.
good.
Okay.
It's dry.
Ooh.
Shit. All right. Everyone.
Ah.
Okay, so Anthony's in. You
All right,
guys,
let's slowly rotate.
let's rotate.
Okay,
That's the whole chip, right, Anthony? The whole chip.
oh, he's already like crying over
He's
there.
already
Oh,
screaming.
Oh my God.
Brandon and his brother are doing all right. Hold on.
John,
John
John's
is doing good. John
All
is
right.
doing
I got the
good.
hiccups.
Oh, there we go. David, see,
David?
no reaction.
Oh my God.
But the
That shit's dry.
Dry. I like,
Actually, really good.
I like how you keep saying dry.
hey,
Don't
don't
touch
touch
your
your
face,
face.
boy.
Don't
Don't
touch your face, please. My heart's burning.
Anthony,
Watching this.
if your pants come off, we're gonna have to cut the show. I'm just
It's
saying.
bad.
You okay?
Fuck does I'm out. I think I'm gonna work tonight.
Oh, that's why he doesn't need to go to work. But
I mean, look at David. David looks like he works at a cemetery. David, no action, no reaction whatsoever.
Oh, I feel it.
Oh, I feel it. It's like, I don't want anybody to know.
Hey, get the whatever's in the back of your teeth. Get that out right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Dude, David's over here fucking schooling everybody. Hey, that advice is it's gonna save your life.
That's fire.
What's the time limit? 5 minutes?
5 minutes. Oh, those guys. John blew it. Anthony blew it.
I made the
Oh my
two.
God.
You're actually at 3 minutes left, David. You're almost done.
What are you guys doing over there? What's that, Brandon? What are you guys doing over there?
Oh my God. I gotta go get some milk.
Oh God, I'll be right back.
Dude, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, David. 2 minutes. Oh my God, everybody's pretty much gone.
Oh, God.
I like the fact that Anthony just disappeared. John's
Brandon's
like,
turning red.
oh, Brandon, come on. You listen, guys. I'm getting PTSD.
Hey, everybody's like, David's a champ.
David is a
so-
champ. David,
Oh, yeah.
There's cheating.
One more minute. What do you mean? He's Mexican. That's probably why he's winning.
Oh God.
David, you're funny, man.
You all right?
Right?
Uh-oh.
Did you drink chocolate milk? Yes, he did. And then chicken.
Now,
It's in the back of your tongue. This one's harder for my tongue.
now
Is it?
I gotta warn you guys. Every single time.
It's hard to breathe.
Yes. I was about to say that, Avocado. Every time you breathe in,
Hey, you got me.
He got me. 30 seconds, David. My respect to Dick Martin goes, my respect to David. Everybody's over here.
David draws. David, your reaction is the way you draw, man. Smooth operator, motherfucker. This guy.
Eh.
All right, gloves are coming off, and I think is it time, Del?
Yes, 8:26. There we go.
All right, David.
Look, now he's gonna go and get his stuff. That's right. This is
All right.
tomorrow.
Now let's go back to the guy who's on fire.
Oh, no, is this one?
Yes.
Oh, dude, that just went away.
I love the fact that he's holding his stomach.
Dude, it all went away, dude.
Did it?
Yeah.
Dude,
I think I got a little mad.
What
What are you eating? What are you eating?
Peanut
Ice
butter.
cream.
Oh, ice cream.
This
It's
is
making them
amazing.
out longer.
That one is actually, I think that was actually harder than the last one.
That's what I thought. I look at the package and I'm like, look, there we
Nice
go.
play.
Oh,
Look
God.
at that.
That's what's up, David.
Oh, straight up, David just straight up just chiefed this whole thing. He's like, once we get off camera, he's gonna show us that he ate Doritos and the real chips
Take
is
a
on the
picture
floor.
of the damn dump I'm about to take after this.
Oh God.
It's gonna come out black and white.
Dude, it goes away. Like right when you hit milk, like it just goes away. Like it's still on the back of my tongue when I breathe in.
You're a goddamn liar.
It like goes away when I eat the ice cream, but then it comes back when it like goes down my throat. It hurts.
You're fucking you're a liar. It's not going away. Oh god.
How are we supposed to draw?
That's the challenge.
Draw. Okay, now here we go. Start drawing.
I can't.
Start drawing.
Oh god.
Just give it about 5-6 minutes, and we'll eventually go.
I told you to take that beanie off. Uh-oh. Ah!
What's up, Beckman? Oh my gosh.
You get Nicholas.
All right, Brandon.
I don't know how you guys do that. I don't know.
Okay, so let me give you guys some background here. So when I went to Fan Expo to go see I saw David, I saw that Burning Idiot, I saw Saval, a couple other people, and I was saying, hey, so yeah, we're getting ready for in August we're gonna have a chip challenge. David's in and John Brugman, and then this guy goes, oh man, I'm down, fool. I'm down. I can totally do that. Not a problem. Fast forward to this guy now, and he's about to stick that thing somewhere else because that's not going to last. Look at this guy. No shirt with the beanie.
Oh my god, it's hot. It's looking hot, bro.
Maybe jellyfish thing our shirts.
Oh, he's a Mexican.
You like my little seahorse? You like my seahorse, David? David, you like my seahorse?
Beautiful.
Is it?
My allergies were killing before this. My nose is so clear right now. It feels amazing.
Yeah, that's why.
Mike, take off your shirt, Mike. It feels a lot better.
Hey, avocado. He said, Kevin Delgado says he went from avocado to guacamole.
Hi, Kevin.
Oh, my nose is like leaking.
Listen.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. I think I just killed a half a roll of toilet paper blowing.
Yeah.
If I would have known David would have actually, I would have had David eat 2 of them.
Fuck that.
Oh,
Wow.
You guys are just jealous because I got a body of a god.
Brutal.
you are laughing.
Don't laugh.
Oh god, it burns when you talk.
He's the worst looking cholo I've seen in my life.
The worst looking cholo I've seen in my life.
Hey, what's up?
All right. I think we should get to draw. I think you guys are. I mean, David.
That's what, yeah.
I'm down to draw. I'm down to draw a little bit.
Tattoo tour.
I don't think I can move my hand.
David accidentally dropped out. He'll be joining back.
That one.
Hello?
That one was definitely more hot, man.
Yo,
No.
I'm not good. It's not good at all.
That's the after effects that is ruining. Never seen a hipster cholo before.
Okay,
It tastes like gorilla shit.
well, the fact that you say gorilla shit, because I don't know how the fuck you would know how that tastes, but hey, I've seen you do weirder things. Okay,
So
John, listen.
What's
so
up?
I would put David.
Hey, I gotta get going. I gotta draw.
I
Keep
would put
watching now. Keep watching.
I put David on the list as number 1.
Ugh.
yeah.
John, you hung in there, my friend, and then I put.
I mean,
Brandon
2
in there.
minutes.
And then Anthony, the minute he jumped on that chip, water went right below it. So
Grind your
I mean,
life.
I'm not gonna lie. This ice cream is helping a lot.
I think it was. I think it was David, Brandon, John, and then Anthony doesn't even place. But
What?
it
What?
was.
Shit, I'm first place, bro.
what do you eating in there?
These
I
are
took that
weekend,
shit like a champ. That chip really draws like a pencil.
There's a reason you don't challenge your bigger brother to shit.
You going to work?
Now, comes out. Ouch.
All right, guys, let's get drawing. Come on.
All right.
Is there a way to switch my
David's
camera
already
around?
doing that.
You
Hey,
can't,
what's
John.
there?
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to flip the damn camera.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too.
My lips are burning.
Not this time, Pac-Man. Not this time.
No. I'm not doing that ever again. No.
You know, this one might have. I don't know if I will either. Now that I kicked his ass.
She's melting
That
off.
hit me like a fuck. That hit
So-
me like a freaking horse, man. That
So,
hit
Brendan,
way harder and way faster than I thought it was going to.
So, Brendan, let me ask you. Since obviously, you had the same chip that me and Dale had. So, you're saying this one's hotter than the last one? You think?
Harder, hits faster. Yeah.
David
Yeah,
said
I mean-
he had the same chip too. So,
And
like,
it like stays longer. I don't know what it is, but it stays on your tongue a lot longer. Before.
Does it taste better than the other one?
It smells better than the other one. The other one smells
Yeah.
like shit.
Yeah, the
I
other
feel
one-
like I hit the last part of puberty.
I mean, mine, it's gone away. Like it goes away, but it just takes a minute.
Well,
there's no aftertaste to this one.
No, it tasted.
I don't really get an aftertaste.
I think it did the scorch earth effect. There is no taste.
That shit tasted like
Yeah.
ass.
It doesn't really
Oh, yeah.
have like a
There's like no
Not
good
the
flavor.
good kind of
to it.
ass.
just tastes kind of stale. But
Oh yeah.
Oh, mercy. Well, listen, guys. True 100% champs. We've been teasing this for a long time since Brian Asher first brought it up, and we're like, that's not a bad idea. So you guys are champs because not only that, and last time me, Brandon, we had to kind of just fall apart while you guys watch. These guys have to actually draw something. Finish drawing. We all know they are immaculate artists. If you're not following any of these three guys, if you have not gone to their IG or their Facebook, these guys are incredible. I have shown, and I'll say it again, I have shown my non-comic people art from these guys, and they're just blown away. The latest that you've done, David, on your I showed the Grogu, I showed your Darth Maul. I showed the last we did. People are saying, wait a minute, that's not drawn.
yeah,
That's the first thing they say. That's not drawn.
no, I take pride in making sure that I can make it look as real as possible. I mean, they're not all going to come out like that. There are going to be some imperfections. I mean, especially when you're dealing with like trade dress and stuff. But it's worth trying at least. And the last few, even the Biggie one I just posted was pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
That one was sick.
that one was
Thank
sick.
you. It was cool to be able to get the reaction that I did get out of it because that was originally going to be my next cover after the Tupac one I did with DOT. We had submitted that image to be used as the next cover for issue 15, but they stopped doing the celebrity, so we never were able to get it off the ground. But it's still fun, and I like the responses I get, and that's what motivates me and drives me to keep trying. So
Yeah, 100%. And I think John is one of the most. He's an underrated. You don't get the accolades you should get, John, because you are a badass in your own right.
Oh, thank you for that.
Hey man, can you give me a popsicle? Hey, shut up!
Wait a minute. What did he ask for?
A popsicle.
Dude, don't do popsicles unless it's like one of those creamsicles.
Oh no, Anthony! Shut up! You're embarrassing in front of my friends. Oh no! Anthony, can you give me a popsicle, please? You want to
there it is.
in that too?
There it is, Steve.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? How everybody in the chat is like, "How in the fuck is your voice so come after that chip, David?" Like everybody's over. Like we saw like it was no big reaction. It was a small little reaction here and there, but that's
So-
it. It's like,
The one thing you want to do before you do something like this is already eat a shit ton of spicy food,
I had to take a swig.
so that way you can reprogram your brain to handle the pain. Basically, it's like if you've broken your foot or ankle or whatever, You can handle that because that's about equivalent.
Oh,
And then we
okay.
have, and speaking of artists, if you have not seen Anthony's work, Anthony is one of those artists that once you see one of his pieces, you know that it's an Anthony avocado, as we call it. Right away, he has a certain trademark when he draws. It's just right away you go, oh, that's an Anthony. And I gotta tell you, man. Now you're calmed down, aren't you, fool?
Yeah, I feel a little bit better.
Okay, good.
It's all over my lips.
I know.
Yeah, you don't lick your lips.
No, don't lick your lips.
No, I'll
That's
admit,
why I was
I'm
kind.
Right away, he licks his lips. You're that idiot, huh? Don't touch the socket. The first thing you do is fucking touch the socket. Yeah.
That's why I was so happy when I saw it was broken in half. I was like, oh, I don't have to worry about hitting my lips anymore.
That's why I was eating it in pieces. I was like 1 bite, 2 bite, and then the 3rd bite. That was it. I was done.
I just tried to shove it all in my mouth and pray to God that it was just going to be okay, you know?
I did the same thing, and I regretted it.
Well, I tell you what, the way Anthony looks up, that's the scared look the toilet's gonna look like tonight.
I'm pulling it up my back for sure, dude.
Well,
I
whoever bids on Anthony's piece is gonna have slobber and boogers and sweat and tears all over your butt. Just let you guys know.
I was hitting in the gut.
I gotta say that was a lot of fun, but I don't ever want to do that again.
No, I think that's my last one myself.
I'm on that one too, because whatever his name, Smoking Ed, keeps making these freaking hotter every year. So I'm gonna pass.
Right, this time, what was it, like a venom snake or what was
It
it?
had like Carolina Reaper in there, and then Venom something.
You still have the package, Brandon?
Yeah, I got it over here.
Naga Viper Pepper.
Yeah. What is
Vi-
it?
Yeah, Naga Viper or whatever.
Naga Viper.
I've eaten the Carolina Reaper like raw.
What? Raw?
Yeah.
It's doing that deal. It punches in the gut now, though.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it later. That's why you're gonna be on the toilet for a little bit.
It makes sense now.
That makes
I definitely
perfect
feel
sense.
it in my stomach for sure.
Yeah, it is a big difference, right? Because now that we know that David just eats it like every other Saturday.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like,
right.
dude. He was like, yeah, I'll fucking do it. Like, it's nothing. I'm like, he's doing a mistake, but now we get it. I get it now.
Yeah, I called David on Sunday. Hey, how you doing? I'm just eating a bowl of Carolina Reapers. Well, how you doing now? I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna change.
No, like honestly, I had my Scotch, like I guess my cousin-in-law or my cousin's wife basically was making enchiladas, but she was using Scotch bonnets, and I don't know what she does with them, but when I ate them, that was hotter than this.
What?
Yeah, and
Really?
I was like on the floor tapping, like literally like this damn enchilada got my ankle and ankle lock, and I was like tapping my ass off. Like that was bad. It was bad, but this one was bad, but it wasn't like if you drink milk, dude, like it goes away. Like you just gotta wait the 5 minutes, you know.
So James, real quick, Mad Viking, he's not an artist, he's a retailer. And he's the one involved in the SpawnCon, which was a deal altogether for charity so the charity that's at the SpawnCon. So that's where all the funds are going to. So whatever we can get from these sketches, we are going to donate to charity. Just goes to talk to the.
Oh, well, let me move on to something else.
No, I kind of knew that. So real quick, I want to show off one of Anthony's books. So his first retail cover, right, was with me. And this is one of his little remarks he did for me.
Yeah, I did the Ferngully, the baddie.
I love it. I appreciate it, man. It's good to, we try to help as much as possible. We got Anthony on his first cover, and now he's everywhere with Martin doing all these events. I'm like, this guy, which is good. It's awesome. I see John with Kevin all the time, going every other place.
Mhm.
David has been a artist for the Cowboys. He is now another freelance artist for Whatnot. He's always quiet though because he won't say nothing for a while. Then he puts that biggie out of nowhere. I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking badass.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of everything. I've done DC work with Cowboys, done Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers. But no, I just like to work, man. That's why when you messaged me yesterday, you're like, I was giving you a thumbs up. I was like, dude, I'm on a schedule. I got to stay on it, but I don't want to be rude. Let me give him a thumbs up. And then I was like, yeah, man, I'm working, dude. Sorry.
That's what I had told Caesar. Like, he talked to, no, he's working right now. But the other guys are ready. They're look pumped. I'm pretty sure David is gonna show up and just be. And he just fucking just came here, took a chip, no reaction, drank a little bit of milk, and just moved on. I'm like, this is nothing.
Yeah.
So, it was something.
So,
You know what though, man? Like the whole time, I was more excited about seeing David eat a chip because I thought he was gonna have a reaction.
were you wrong?
What up, Aaron?
Hey, Aaron,
But,
you missed it out, man. You
you
already
missed it.
ate the chip.
Yeah, for those popping in, first, I don't know, first 10 minutes of the show, we had everyone, not everyone, not me and Dal, but everybody shoved a chip down their mouth. And David, as we all thought, he was actually juggling while he ate the chip. He was juggling scorpions. And then Anthony over here basically almost took off all his clothes. I was waiting for him to like run around on fire, and then John's hair stayed curly, so it didn't really affect him too much.
And then Brandon lost his hair.
Brandon lost his hair. He had a full set of hair. He actually looked like John when he first started the show, and now it
So,
basically
Dale,
burned
can
it
I
all
do
out.
like a separate sketch for the
Yes.
charity?
Sure. Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
I'm working on two things right now for two other
yeah. You can do
companies.
no,
that.
you're fine. This is all gonna be for later. When is the event, anyways, Brandon?
I'm sorry, what was that?
When's the event for SpawnCon?
SpawnCon is October 28th and 29th in Denver.
Okay, so we got
Okay.
plenty of
Yeah, I
time.
got plenty of time. Yeah, 'cause these are for New York. This is for the artist card series that Verified Gray's doing. So these are actually going to be like, I'm drawing them first, but then they're going to be like my remarks that I do on the pock books. But I'm going to do them on the cards instead. So it's going to be all colorful and stuff.
George said you were juggling chainsaws, David.
Hey, Brandon, where in Denver is this going to be held?
The DoubleTree. Let me double check the Hilton DoubleTree by Hilton at the airport.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the airport.
Actually, what here? I'll put the link for the website in the comment or
Yeah.
chat.
There you go. So all you Spawn fans, there you go. There's going to be plenty of number ones to grab.
Let's do a checkup on this. So these are going to go for grabs. They're going to start at $1, guys. So if you want to put the bid right now, you can. But I'm not that. I don't have that much money. But I'll put $20 on each one already, on Anthony's and John's.
Here you go, guys. $1 start, or actually, you're going to start at 20 on each, Dale, or one?
Yeah, 20 on each, at least. Like, I'll get them if not. But look at that. Is it north side of town? I think one of the airports is south. I don't know if it's gonna. Honestly, I've only been in Denver like 3 times.
I
So
remember one. It's the one that's on the west end. That's all or east end.
East end, yeah.
The Denver airport is horrible, dude.
Listen, like I said, I was just there.
Oh, it's a pain, man.
I got lucky because I found my way very quickly, but it's its own little city. It's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
They have their own little mall, and
They have one TSA gate open for the entire airport, and that thing stretched across the entire airport. Like I got there, I had to spend the night at that airport, and I was still, even though I was right there in front of the line, it still took forever, dude. The place was just horrible.
I compared to like Salt Lake City and Dallas, I actually like it.
Yeah, the Denver airport, man, that sucks, dude. Like I live like right like an hour and a half away, and so when I travel a lot, man, like I have to use it. And dude, you know how everybody says like get there 2 hours before?
Yeah,
like there you had to get there like 4 hours before.
Yeah, that's why I decided to stay the night. The night before I was about to take my flight, and I slept in the. I didn't sleep honestly because I was one eye open because I don't trust people at airports. So but I slept kind of in the handicap area where they pick up older folk by the checkout bag. And I was like, I just need a place to sleep, guys. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Who is a mess with that big bear? Honestly, like David, and it's funny because I call him a big bear, but he's like real cuddly kind of way. You know what I mean? Not the polar bear style. He's just real like.
Son of a bitch! I might have to bet on that gunslinger.
Hey, $25 a ticket right now.
Hey Billy, you already missed it, Billy. It was early in the show. Everybody was sweating balls except David. Daddy was like chill. I'm gonna rewatch this. I want to see the reaction from Anthony all over again because he was like, "I was the worst reaction." We've had women on here and taking the one chip challenge and didn't have your same reaction. Just saying.
They just passed out.
I mean,
No, I took it like a champ. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch it back to actually enjoy watching it back.
Oh, listen. For anyone whoever's just jumping in now, Aaron, you're gonna want to rewatch the actual chip eating because Anthony was golden. Anthony didn't. He took it like a champ. He didn't move. He didn't sweat. He's looking at the camera. Oh wait, that's David. Sorry.
James, David's pieces that he's drawing, those are for New York Comic Con and for certified grades, completely different pieces. If we get anything from David, we'll be down the line in the future when he has a chance.
Yeah.
For right now, the only thing that could be bid on will be The Gunslinger by John, which we're going to put up real quick, which is that one, or Anthony's Female Spawn.
Yeah, I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it.
That's sweet. I like that. Yeah.
Hey, David, Aaron said he'll see you at NYCC, homie G.
I hope to be there, man. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to be there. I got to get a lot of work done. I got to get some of those sketches done. I had to,
what show are you doing, David?
So I'm doing sketches right now. I haven't really made it official as far as who they're for yet, but I'll do it now, I guess. I mean, it's they're for the Comic Mint. I did the similar sketch series last year with them, and it did really well. I did 7 sketches, and they sold out in like an hour, and then that's what I'm working on right here for. But and then they saw how successful it was, and they wanted to do a series, but they wanted 20 sketches for the show. So yeah, I tried, man. And then I even tried to go as a guest, getting an artist alley table and all that, and I got denied, unfortunately. So I was a little heartbroken about that, but I got over it pretty quickly after the Comic Mint reached out and said I could possibly sit with those guys. So I was like, all right, cool. So I'll thought about it, and I'm working towards it now, but hopefully they let me come hang out with you guys. That'd be dope. It'd be cool to be there. First time.
Yeah, I would like to. Yeah.
Hold on. Go ahead.
No, the I heard that NYCC does get pretty busy.
Yeah.
Pretty packed.
This is my first time actually applying as an artist, so I didn't expect much. I was hoping and praying, but it just didn't work out. And then, oddly enough, at the Philadelphia, because I saw you at it was a Philly or Denver.
You saw me at Denver.
Denver. Okay, so at Philly, I ran into Matt, who is also works for the Comic, but he's also an amazing artist himself. And he was really advocating for me to be there because I wasn't able to go to last year's event. So it is definitely going to be interesting, and hopefully I can be there. But if not, there's always next year. So just to have my work there, and it means more to me than anything. So
I'm kind of curious. So Aaron says that he likes it better than SDCC. Aaron, can you explain why do you like it better than SDCC?
What I'm thinking also is like people were telling me that they preferring NYCC more because it's more comic related compared to SEC because over there you have all the previews, the shows. Yeah, exactly. And over there you have more based on the comics. The last year there was an issue, right, with Peach Momoko and people rushing. So I've been hearing that they've been changing stuff up. Hey, Brandon, real quick, send me the link in the comment section so I can just put it in the bottom. And everybody's been changing it up, which I'm really hoping that it's different this year for the not only for the guests but for the people that are going to enjoy it a lot more. But other than SDCC, NYCC is one of the bigger cons of the year, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, and I like I said, I've really wanted to go. I really loved the response that they got last year when I was actually having my art there, and everybody was telling me, "Is like, dude, you're not there. And I'm like, no, man, I'm sorry. I wish I could. It just didn't work out. So, I would have made it a point to try my hardest this year, but again, it happens. So just gotta try.
What about you other guys, John and Anthony? Where are you guys going to be next? What are you guys planning?
I am going to Baltimore next week for Baltimore Comic Con.
Okay.
And me and Kevin are going to be there. Got some stuff coming out for that show. Can't really announce it yet because we haven't gotten approved to announce it yet. But yeah, from there, and then the week after, I'll be in Rochester for a smaller show, and then I think I have a show in Cincinnati later in the year.
Wow. And Anthony, how about you? You're gonna be? I know you're gonna be in the bathroom for the next couple hours after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be there. So catch me there. I'll be doing remarks. No,
Skid marks.
I'm gonna be going to Mid Hudson Comic Con. It's a 2-day event up in New York. I'll be doing that here in probably like 2 weeks with Martin and Capture Collectibles.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I believe what's on the schedule is Long Island or something like that, or something like that. I don't know. I have to check my calendar.
Well, Anthony, when's that event with John Fimble?
What was that? Yeah. So I'll be doing the Mid Hudson with John Thimble. Sorry.
So yeah, I have that one, and then still working on my schedule for the next couple months and stuff like that. But hopefully I'll have that more details with that. And then of course SpawnCon. I'm excited for SpawnCon for sure. I'm definitely dropping a lot of crazy stuff for that one. A lot of graffiti type of stuff. So
yeah,
hopefully a lot of love kind of comes from that.
If you guys haven't had a chance to catch Anthony's graffiti style that he's been doing, he's been pushing a lot lately. It's if you're into that type of art, it's pretty badass. I happened to catch a little bit. He had a sort of graffiti off, right? You and Martin,
yeah.
Yeah,
that was pretty badass. So I mean, listen, that's the cool thing about these guys. They're very versatile on their different type of styles and stuff like that, and it works, man. I love it.
So Brandon, I was gonna ask you, how did SpawnCon start? Like, what was the idea? You and give us more feedback from that, especially because it's the first year, right?
Yeah, this is the first year. About a year or so ago, a guy named Dino and one of his friends down in I think Austin or Houston area, one of the two, got thinking about it, and then Spawn Hunter or Tyrone ran into those guys, and then they got talking about it. It kept bubbling up and then dying out a little bit and bubbling up. And then this last, I think January, I was working out west and I had to come through Denver because of a blizzard. And I got with Dino, Cody, and this Kenneth guy. We all got talking about it, and it's been slow rolling, but we've been getting it going. And in the last couple of months, we've really gotten ahead, some speed built up on it, and now there's about 10 of us working on it right now.
And that's gonna be one of the better cons. I mean, hopefully,
Right.
especially with like it being based upon Spawn, right? And that's the reason why we have John and Anthony drawing Spawn characters because it's a donation, a charity that's at SpawnCon. If you can give us more feedback, Brandon, on what the charity is.
It's We Got Your Six. It's basically to help with suicide prevention with U.S. Military vets or members, and but it's more on the preventative side of it. Helping them get the help they need before they get to that point by keeping them active and stuff.
Good, man. That's it's one. We love doing charities for military, and two, it is a well-deserved charity, especially with how we know how the suicide rate happens with military and when they come home and deal with all that. So, and we have a lot of military people in the chat, fans of the show. They support all of that. So it's a good thing you're doing. And you know what? Spawn is pretty badass. So who doesn't want to go to a con that's called SpawnCon, right? Like I said,
I'll tell you right now, man, with like a lot of the local community where I'm at in the Springs, I hear it a lot. Like we just had Colorado Springs Comic-Con, and I'm not joking, man. I had a lot of my friends, a lot of people that bought a lot of things from me ask, hey, are you going to be at SpawnCon? Hey, like, do you know anything about the SpawnCon? So I honestly think it's going to be a great time for sure. And I think because it's the first one, it's going to be popping.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be hiccups because obviously it is the first one. But as long as we have an open mind, we should be good. With that being said, if y'all don't know, Spawn is crossing over to Philadelphia. So is Savage Dragon. So that's another thing to really look out for. You know how we talk about Spec all the time? I don't think it's going to be worth a lot, but it's a good book to have. I forgot what issue it is for Philadelphia, but that's
31.
31.
There we go. That's what we have nerds on here.
And we also have Savage Dragon. Savage Dragon is also actually going to Philadelphia.
Spawn was in the back of issue 30, but he's on the cover and he's in issue 31. But he was actually popped in like a cameo in the back of 30.
So Jesse has a good question for you, Brandon. Oh, well, how did you get to use the name Spawn? I'm sure Todd has a tight grip on that name. Actually, go ahead, Brandon.
No, he does. Actually, he does. We're some of the guys have spoken to him, and we're listening. Let's put it that way.
Huh.
He's not if he's not attached to the show, he will not be there. But we are listening to what he suggests.
Okay, all right. As long as he's not
He hasn't said to shut it
anti.
down. He hasn't said to shut it down yet.
Okay.
He hasn't said to shut it down.
All right, and he does know it's happening, so it's not like he's doesn't know it's happening. So
Yeah. Yeah, he's aware of it.
Well, okay. Well, I hope you guys have a plan B just in case the things happen. All right.
SpawnCon?
We'll just call it SpawnCon.
It's called the One Kid Challenge Con, and nobody will show them.
You know what?
No, side note for sure, you guys check this out. So if you guys just picked up the Spawn issue 23 of Gunslinger on the fan art, I'm actually in the corner here,
Ooh, look at that.
which is pretty rad.
Look at this guy.
What issue
And
was
then
that?
if anybody knows Caleb Abbey, he's a local in the Springs as well. Don't sleep on this kid because he's right here as well too.
I gotta
What
check
issue
on
was
that. I like Caleb's art, man. I'm not knocking anybody else's art, but his style, the black and white, and the way it just I dig that style. That's why I like Philadelphia and Jason Sean Alexander's art.
Mama Says Comics from Whatnot. What's up, Desmond? Nice seeing you. I have some of your art here too. This is a charity for military, so he is part of the military as well.
You know what, Dal? We forgot to tag. You should have tagged Rodney. So they can say eat the chip.
Oh, Rodney Barnes, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot to tag
Damn
him.
it! But you know what? We should hit him up, and you can see the replay, right? So that's cool, man. You know, so let me ask you, Brandon. The number one thing, my only suggestion that you do and make sure for your con, and David's going to agree with me, David, is the Wi-Fi. Make sure you have good Wi-Fi.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that goes with any artist.
Oh, and
Please have good Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
Please have good Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna try, but I mean, it is a hotel's Wi-Fi and it's in their convention hall. So.
I think Anthony got lucky. You got lucky, Anthony. Weren't you in a spot where your Wi-Fi was all right?
You know, it's funny, man. Like I have like an ancient phone. Like it's old as hell. And where I was at, man, I had perfect service in Denver, and everybody around me had no bars. My neighbor literally, I had to take the card from my neighbor because he was losing out on money, and I felt bad. So I was like, dude, I'll just take your payment, and I'll just pay you at the end.
I know. I was there with David, and poor dude was waiting for his card to be swiped, and David was like basically this close to standing on the chair, putting a tinfoil hat on, standing on one leg.
Kind of stuff.
It still wasn't working, man. He's like, I take cash. The guy's like, well, shit. Oh, actually, David, that guy was like, you want cash? Well, David's like, well, shit, yeah, we could do that in the first place.
Yeah, it happened. It was like crazy. I'm sorry. That stuff's coming back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's human, people. He's absolutely human. Uh-oh.
I would bring
Wait, who's doing that? Who's doing that?
That's David. You wanted a reaction.
Yes, that's all I wanted to see. Put him on. Put him on.
He is on.
Yeah. See, David was cheating, man. He put that in the back of his tongue.
I don't know if that would be worse or better. I'm gonna be honest.
All I know.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. My stomach hurts so bad.
All I know is that David stopped drawing. Let's put it that way. So David
Right.
stopped drawing.
There was, he's out. Look at that.
His hands disappeared.
Oh, he's into the drink.
Wow.
I actually feel surprisingly good right now. I'm not gonna jinx it
because
though.
you have a stomach
like,
of a cyborg. That's why.
No, he had like 10 pints of ice cream. I saw him.
Oh, that too. Yeah, that is good.
No, I had like half a pint.
I put Carmex on my lips because I knew it was gonna burn like a mother.
And the con. We have a
Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that.
What's that?
You have to come out. Oh, yeah, it does. You rewind it to the beginning so you can see the reactions, and then the no reaction of David until right now.
I just suggest if you have to burp, just don't.
That's what
Swallow
it
it back in.
Hey,
That's
guys,
Yeah.
there will be a dedicated Wi-Fi for vendors at the show.
Oh,
Yeah,
very good.
Chet just said that right now. We
Yep,
have dedicated
right
Wi-Fi.
there, yep.
Very
There we go. I was gonna ask you before you got a reaction, David. What are your next cons coming up?
So the next con I'm going to is going to be Cowtown Comic Con over here in Fort Worth, and then the next one after that, if I can go, is New York. Hopefully, if not, it'll be LA Comic Con in December.
The odds of you being at NYCC is like what, 75%?
I'm hoping to make it 100, but right now it seems like it's 60 to 70. Yeah, I would agree with that. But after, I'm sorry, there's a Dallas Comic Show in November that Joe Jusko is going to be at, and James O'Barr. Yeah, man, there he goes.
Yeah, my boy's feeling the heat now.
Well, it
Like,
takes a minute, like if you vaping doesn't help for shit.
Oh, you vaping? That's a different. No.
But no, those are really the shows I'll be going to this year. So Cowtown, possibly New York, and then Dallas Comic Show in November, and then LA Comic Con in December.
I attended the very first LA Comic Con when it was called the Stan Lee Kamikaze.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They had those exclusive pops and everything.
Yeah, that was the very first show. The first time they opened that weekend, I went, and Stan was all there, and Elvira and Luke Skywalker, forget his name. And yeah, there you go. And I got to tell you, it was fun. And now it's called something else now, right? Is it just LA Comic Con or?
It was just LA.
Yeah, there you go.
That burp.
But so
Sucks.
now that we're talking about now we're drawing Spawn, and David is burping fire. What do you guys think? A movie? I mean, there's been talks about the Spawn movie for a very long time to do a reboot, and I think now with the technology that we have now, aside from Flash, I'm not going to talk about Flash CGI because that means shit. Just because we have the technology obviously means nothing. I just saw Flash on Sunday.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
It was entertaining. My wife says they're all over the place. I'm like, okay, but I could not get over that CGI. It looked like the first stage of CGI, and they never finished the other layers. I think they just did the first one and said, just fucking leave it there. And it was weird. The faces looked like a PS2 face.
You thought it
like
was just children.
games, and it was just not good, man. I can't believe that they allowed that.
Yeah. What is it? I've kind of found like a new appreciation for animation and CGI and all that after like a lot of my friends went for that and seeing like them like kind of pump that out and then not hiring people right out of college to like kind of help out with that, and it just puts a weird taste in my mouth.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the fear is that McFarlane still wants to put his hands on it and he wants to direct that shit. And,
You know the thing about the Spawn movie, man? Like we've been hearing about this for like 2018? Like, and we still haven't even gotten like any type of promotion or anything about it. Like I'm not holding my breath anymore, dude. I think he's like focused on his toys and his comic book. That movie, I don't see it coming anytime soon.
The problem, what the problem used to be was he always said he wanted to direct it. Nobody's going to let Todd direct a big time movie.
I thought Jamie was on it too, right? But then he had his.
Oh yeah, his medical
yeah.
condition.
Yeah.
Are you going to save that, David, as a souvenir?
I don't know. I was looking at the coupon because I saw there was a coupon for a free bag of chips. So I was like,
oh, that's right. They make
Let's all get another bag of horrible chips.
Actually, they have ones that are no spice either.
Those are actually, they look pretty cool.
The regular kids aren't bad.
So I finally went ahead and no spoilers, but yesterday I finally watched the first and second episode of Ahsoka. And I got to tell you, I don't mind it. I actually kind of like it. I like anything Jedi related, right? And Brandon, I know you're a Star Wars guy, and what do you like it? Do you like what you've been seeing so far?
I'm not excited for it, but I don't hate it. It's good, but it's not like I waited until this afternoon to watch the newest episode. Usually I'm like,
there is a new episode tonight, right?
Yeah,
The thing about the Ahsoka show, I'm with you, man. Like, I'm not really super excited. Like, I love the fact that it's Ahsoka, so it's cool. But I think it's just like nostalgic. They're playing off of that nostalgic with like the other shows and bringing in and all this kind of stuff. And I think it's just aesthetically pleasing for like if you want to have like that like nostalgic type of feeling.
And honestly, I wasn't the biggest Star Wars fan until I kept seeing these miniseries. I like the Clone Wars. I like Mandalorian. I've liked Andor. I actually caught up to it. I've liked everything but the Book of Boba. Even at that, I was whatever.
Doesn't it feel like a Mandalorian season?
It's like Mandalorian 2.5.
Yeah, it was 2.5. Yeah.
You needed Mando to save that whole show.
Yeah, I'm a huge Boba Fett fan. I mean, I probably almost more than I am Spawn. And that show it sucked until Mando got in there, and it was like Boba wanted to give everybody freaking hugs.
Well, because we're used to the Boba Fett that doesn't talk. He's a badass. He's just a straight out badass. He's one of the most beloved characters. Star Wars. What's that?
Excuse my language, but keep your fucking bucket on.
Yes. Well, yeah. And then they took it off, and he wants this peaceful thing. I don't know. They missed a lot, and then Mando came in and kind of saved the show. But
what are you doing, Dave? You're gonna sniff that open? Or?
I can smell it. Like it's crazy.
That's what I was doing. When you guys asked what I was doing, I grabbed the.
Are you tasting that?
What
Jesus, David? See, now he's just showing off.
Yeah, that ain't right.
That's not right.
Dude, David, you don't have to go that hard, bro.
Yeah.
Well, it was good. Like it was good for it, but like, you remember, like, I don't know if anybody's had COVID, but like after COVID, like, and you lost your taste and smell, like most food doesn't taste right to me anymore. Like Doritos are nasty. Like they have like a chemical taste to it or something like that. I don't know if that makes sense, but
COVID ruined your taste for food.
well, whenever I did have COVID, my dumb ass was listening to somebody that said, like, if you eat enough hot, spicy stuff, you'll get your taste in your in your smell back. And I was like, all right, well, let me just eat a shit ton of, hot sauce and that, salsa and all that. And it did not work at all. And it wasn't until I cooked bacon one morning that I started to smell it. And I was like, that's what it was the whole time. Like, Jesus, I couldn't believe it.
Well, Anthony, I don't know if you saw, but David just snorted the powder.
Yeah,
He just had a whole line right now.
He was taking spicy bumps.
yeah.
I just wanted to prove to everybody that I wasn't breaking it.
We trust you. We believe.
Dude, I couldn't fake that, man. That was so bad. I had such a rough time eating that.
The whole time you weren't complaining about the heat, you're complaining how dry it was.
How dry it was.
So dry.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
I took that drink of water to help because the last time we did it was dry as hell. It's hard to swallow.
Yeah,
I took that drink of water. I think it made it worse.
I think they do it on purpose, though, man. Like, they make it dry, so you're just sitting there chewing and chewing and chewing, and just like marinating your mouth.
Oh yeah, they want you to take your time chewing it, then it gets all over, and then it's burning.
It's in the teeth and your gums and lips, all that crap. Just
in case you guys are wondering, the Gunslinger and the Anthony's are going to be for charity, and right now we have Dale started with $20 each, so 20 right now for the Gunslinger and 20 for the She Spawn that Anthony's doing. So we could open up some bids now if you guys want to drop 30 each or whatever it is. You guys could have the first dibs.
Ooh la la.
What is David drawing? What is David drawing on a stamp? Jesse, you weren't here. He's doing his artist. Okay, well, go ahead and explain, David, because I'm gonna ruin it.
So he knows what I'm doing. So I'm working on right now. I don't know if you can see it. It's I got to get that using that freaking spice off my fingers. The artist series with verified grade. I'm going to be one of the first artists, or one of few artists that have done a artist series with them, and that's because we did the Tupac card. I don't know if you guys saw.
Yeah, those are awesome.
So we had a really good positive reaction to it, and I just did one. I wish I could show you, but I'm using my phone. But I did a Tupac one. So basically, like how I do the remarks and everything. Let me see if I can. I don't think I have a remark one. But well, actually, I do. Hold on.
I remember I sold mine. Anyway, so we're waiting for David. Right now, the bids are at $50 each. Yeah. So $50 for Gunslinger and $50 for She Spawn. And they're going to finish it off for you guys.
So basically, the cards are going to look like this.
Remark
on. Holy crap.
So,
David's a god.
Dude, my boy David doesn't play, bro.
No, he
That's
doesn't.
a remark? The heck?
Yes, bro. I remember I had one and I sold it for
I think David's up there with the remarks. I think Aaron he's up there with the remarks.
Aaron's got me beat on remarks, but I try. This is about as close to Aaron.
That's pretty fucking good, David. That's
dude. I remember when I got mine and I sold it. I sold it for $250 raw, not even graded. Like, dude, these people are wanting it. I started off at $1. People were just going back and forth fighting for it.
Well, that's good, man. I mean, I'm glad everybody liked it. I mean, this is a book that I need to get out to somebody, but I just thought this would give you an idea of what the cards are going to look like. So just imagine this as like that to the left. So
you're pretty humble, David. Come on, you deserve everything that you have coming to you. As a matter of fact, all you mother effers who doing these drawings. You guys are just talented.
It's a privilege to do what we do.
What happened?
You know, for real though, like
avocado and avocado right there. The double.
You know,
avocado.
my grandma always said, you know, there's two things about what we do, you know, that you always have to have in the back of your mind is one, be humble, and one, be teachable. You know, be humble for the things that we could do, and be teachable because there's always going to be somebody better than you that's going to teach you, you know. So I take inspiration to all of these artists, like David, like, dude, I can't tell you how many times like I seen you at a con and I'm just like blown away by the stuff that you're doing, and then seeing this gunslinger right now, dude, like makes me want to step up my game even more because it looks so badass.
Yes, Chad, I was at Las Vegas Comic Con. I appreciate that, Anthony. I've been a big fan of yours for a while, and I'm always talking to Martin, like, dude, help him out, get him something, do, you know, do this, do that. And it's just good to see that you're doing everything that he's doing, and he's willing to help too in that respect. I wish I could do more for you, man. I'm just you know, trying. Always putting your name out there with retailers, especially if I can't get I had to drop a couple projects recently, and you know, I felt bad about it, but I'm always trying to push your name out there as much as you can, because there's people that ask me, like, well, do you know anybody? And it's like, I do. It just depends on what style, you know. And of course, there's you, there's Aaron, that I've mentioned Aaron a few times. You have another artist, Lauren Wright, who's a really good friend. She was there at Denver. Caesar, remember? I don't know if you remember her. She was sitting to the right of me.
Yeah.
So there's always her, you know. So because I've in the beginning I needed help getting to where I'm at, and I know that a lot of these opportunities don't always come, but when they do, if I'm not able to do it, I'm always going to make sure that they're, you know, it's an honor to be given the opportunities. I'm always going to look out for everybody else that's doing the work. So I don't know. I watched a video recently and I saw a clip, and it was like a motivational thing. It was like, no one knew he said, like, nobody knows the violence it took to become this gentle. And I was like, dude, that's hardcore. Like, so
wow,
I try to
that's deep as shit.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. And so I try to be as humble and appreciative with everything I'm doing, no matter what it is. It could be something as a card or something as a sketch, but you know, nobody knows the violence it took to become this gentle. So I try to work hard.
You know what, man? That's a very real thing, though, dude. Like, cause you know, meeting you for the first time, it echoed, man, and it spoke volumes. Like, cause I met you at Nebraska, and I mean, I was a nobody. I was the fly on the wall with like so many great artists. And it was you that were the first one to take notice of me and you know, talk to me and chat it up and stuff like that. So like that to me was very like humbling. And to meet Aaron at Next and all of these guys and stuff, like I got to meet some really amazing guys, but like you were the one that like really broke that bond and like talked to me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we all need to, you know, to inspire and help, and you know, like I said, there was a time that y'all didn't know who I was, you know. So, I mean, I'm not popular now, but I've done a little bit, but it wasn't. I didn't get there on my own. I got there with a lot of help. So,
I think I learned from you through BNS. And unfortunately, whatever happened in the past. But BNS or Steve Martinez. Steve was a good guy. I think he shared out your stuff, and I think that's what I first saw. And I think, it was I knew about art, right? But not that much until you used to run our games. Remember, you used to run these games, and So talking about that, the good story with David, he ran a game that I was a part of, and because of him, I won a ASM 361. So
because of random.org that you won that. It wasn't me. I was just doing the.
You just press the button.
I used to, yeah, I just pressed the button, and I used to do breaks. I used to break football cards and baseball cards, so you would always just see my hands and stuff like that, memorabilia. And then I started doing comic books. I would break comic books, and Steve he liked my work, and he was seeing that I was doing all this stuff on my break group page, and which is DNR Breaks at the time. It still is, but I'm not associated with it anymore. I sold that, and then but he would always need help running a waffle or something, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I got everything set up already. I'll do it. It takes like 5 seconds to go live, and you're good to go. But Dell won, and everybody was like saying it was rigged or whatever. And
What else is new?
but
I forgot.
What else?
it was a fun time.
I forgot to put my 2 cents in. Or I forgot to put my 2 cents in. I'm very grateful for the two guys I'm drawing with. I've always heard their names around. Unfortunately, I've never got to see them at a show, but Martin and Kevin have been two of like the guys who've helped me get through this like first year or so in comics. I'm still young in this industry and all that. They've been super helpful, and honestly, seeing David's work around on Instagram and Facebook has been fun to watch and see what he does. And then also Anthony, seeing all of his work and traveling with Martin. I don't know how I haven't seen Anthony at a show yet. I don't know if because I see Martin at shows and Anthony just doesn't show up at the shows we both go to or what, but I want to meet you guys at some point in person instead of over like a call at some point.
Oh, it's definitely going to happen, man, for sure. And dang, dude, that gunslinger looks so rad.
Thank you, man.
Well, speaking of, Bill put 100. So right now there's 100 each on the gunslinger and the she spawn.
Oh yeah, thank you so much, dude.
Thank you, man.
I'll have something for you guys middle of October, if that's okay. I just gotta get the project done. So
it's gonna go to a good charity, regardless. It's all right, David. I mean, you'll take care of the you'll take care of Brandon and his charity. He's gonna be going up there. And if you guys don't know, what's the charity again, Brandon? That these folks are going to.
We got your 6. It's
You got your 6. It's military suicide, right? To help prevent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
that's awesome.
I'm making this girl look Latina as shit.
Oh, so she's gonna be like kind of spawn? Is that what's going on?
Look at her.
You know what? I can see now that you say
It's going.
You know what?
The lashes on fleek.
This Anthony's lines, I gotta admit, man, your lines are they're on point.
Thank you, man. Like, you know, I pride myself on clean line work on pens, man. And what you were saying earlier, like I really try hard to stand out. I feel like everybody has their style in this industry, and that's why I'm really pushing my graffiti style and you know my ink style with it. That's something that I feel like in this industry you have to have your own voice, and I think that like when you look at David's work, like you could tell because of the detail that he throws in there, like he doesn't half-ass. Or Martin Zavala with his airbrush, or Aaron, like you could tell. So with my style, like I want people to see this and be like, oh, that's the avocado. That's Apodaca right there.
Yeah. Hey,
Show
you
that's
got that?
fine.
You got that?
Hold on. Oh yeah, just hold on.
Look at that shit. Now,
Yeah.
this is the shit right here that David draws. That people I know for a fact always say David did not draw that shit. He photoshopped and then he just added some pencil to it.
I wish I
Nah,
could have
fuck
photoshopped
that.
this one, dude.
I mean, it is. I don't know. It's crazy. I'm not gonna say like Martin stuff that he does with airbrush. It's almost the same thing. People don't believe he does that shit with airbrush. Same thing. People don't believe what you do with pencil.
So when Tupac came out, people were over here blaming
yeah.
it, but then we showed enough proof, and everybody was like, "Oh well," you know. And then there's nothing else. Once
Yeah,
you provide proof,
it was really hurtful at the time because you put a lot of work into everything, and I was working a lot really at the time, and then I was proposing to my wife
Mhm.
at the that following week because we went on vacation at Disney World, and yeah, when it unveiled, it was great. A lot of people at first were really, I don't want to sound like a wuss or nothing, but they were really mean, really like being rude about the whole thing, and I was just taken back by it. I was like, really? Like, so I knew that was going to happen, and I did a little video and showed everybody I did it, traditionally, and it was funny. The same people that were being rude were just immediately apologizing and saying sorry and all that stuff, and I was like, well,
Well,
just
hey,
give me a minute. Let me show you what I can do,
Right.
But I will never draw a sweater again. I'll tell you that goddamn much. This is
Well, speaking of, David, how long did that take you?
so I had done the portrait of Biggie, and I did that a while back. I did that several months ago because I met up with a friend at a show. It was C2E2, and not C2E2 this year, it was last year, and she was wanting a Biggie one, and I was like, all right, cool. Well, I started it, but then when I got to the sweater, I was just so intimidated by it that I just put it off to the side and started working on other stuff, and then I was like, you know what, I got to get this done. I got to get it done, and then so I started working on it. Basically, all I would do is just take charcoal powder or graphite, and I would put a layer of charcoal in the areas where it needed. And then I took an eraser and I methodically went in there and tried to get the patterns that the sweater was doing in the picture. I don't know who made this damn sweater, but they're assholes.
Yo, that's the Coogee sweater, man.
They're assholes.
Dude, it was just so hard to draw. So when you look at all the little things I was doing, like especially, I don't know if you can see it that well, but like all that is just so uneven, no traditional woven pattern or nothing. It was just like, I'm just going to trick the eye at this point.
Right. It works.
And, but the one thing that mattered the most was the money shot was the face, just getting the face right and the shadow, especially on the glasses and all that.
Yep.
You know what's funny? Like as an artist, man, like I know a lot of you guys see that comic book, and you're in amazement of the whole picture. But as an artist, man, like when I first seen that picture, all I could see was the upper lip. Like it was so beautiful how you did that. Like it was so clean how you did that, and that's all I could think about is just how the hell did he do that upper lip?
Well, that was really like the hard part because I was trying to. I'm pulling on this, but I was trying. These are the Star Wars ones, and I'm saying get.
No, that's the one that blows me away. That ball, the orb, the how metallic it looks out of focus.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you, David, because that's not a black cover, right?
No, it's an all. It's like. Well, I was going to show you that one, but it's all white.
So is that all charcoal?
It's like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's like what Brandon has.
I need one of those actually, Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon, hook me up, bro.
I need some of those, but
I bought 200 when they came out.
Damn
Yo,
it.
Brandon, let me get like 5 of those.
I could use some.
I'll see you at SpawnCon, man.
There we go.
There you
I
go.
gotta spawn kind of get them. That sucks.
Actually, I was gonna ask you.
I didn't get invited to SpawnCon. I can't go. Can I just come by?
Oh yeah, Clifford has some too. He has some blank covers
Yeah,
too.
Clifford's got
If-
some. Actually, he has a
So,
shirt
if
on
you don't-
Just message me. I got blanks.
All right, thank you, man. Here's the Princess Leia. This one I had I held on to for a while, until I finally finished it. And then here's the Maul.
Yeah, that's the one I like.
That's
He
not
looks
bad.
just mean.
Is that Grogu?
Yeah, that one came out great.
But yeah, that Grogu and that Mando for me is
Son of a.
Brandon wants to buy.
Brandon's
Are
about
any
to-
of those for sale? by the way?
These are gonna be for sale at New York Comic Con at the Comic Mint booth, also next to Capture Collectibles as well.
You can't come to SpawnCon. I can't go to New York. We're even.
But I used Copic on this for the first time ever. I used Copic marker to get the blue kind of ish gray, and I used it on the armor, and then I went over it in charcoal, and then I used Posca markers on the shine, and then just blended out the residuals. And I had to do that all over this thing, and then drawing that helmet over the trade dress.
God, that helmet was-
Go back to that Grogu.
The Grogu, I can get away with buying the Grogu. My girlfriend might not even kill me.
I don't know how much they're going to have him up for sale for, but this one, I don't mind drawing him again. He was actually kind of fun. But this one was actually one of the cooler ones I got to work on. The next one, the one I haven't shown yet, is the Vader.
Vader. Yeah.
This one was Posca markers, those paint markers, black, mixed with charcoal, graphite, and Red Bull, pretty much. So I had to stay awake for this one, for that one basically.
Well,
but out of all of these, this one's my favorite out of all of them.
if you guys haven't seen his art, this is the first time you're seeing it. Clifford just let you know. Yeah, that Biggie is not a photo. It's drawn by the man himself, with a lot of patience and talent and Red Bull.
See, I'm going to assume you said you were in Nebraska. Were you at Grand Con?
I was, yes.
I just went to that this year for the first time. Now I'm really bummed.
Well, it was
A couple years ago.
I didn't go to the one that recently went on. I went to one like a year prior to this one, last year basically, and it was funny when we were in Denver. Like the whole team of Anthony? Like the whole Grand Island team came by and was there, and
it was a good feeling for sure. It was kind of like a family reunion.
Yeah, and they were like, "Are you going to come back? Can we invite you officially now to the next year's show?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, that's fine. Just let me know."
Hey,
we'll get you.
David, give us a close up of your Star Wars right now. That one, the Ahsoka.
Oh.
No, grab a beer. God damn it.
Dude, what's her name?
He's like Musaki.
Oh. But when he gets drunk, he can say it.
Yeah,
I'm working on it right now. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to cover up the trade dress. So I use Posca paint markers to cover up the letters, but because the texture it leaves behind, it might make it look a little weird. So I got to figure that out. But this is the direction I'm kind of going with it in. And then I got another one that I've already done the outline work for, but it's going to be an Obi-Wan.
I was going to say Boba, goddamn
That one's gonna look sick, dude.
You know what, David? It'll be interesting. I would think you would also knock out of the park is a C-3PO.
Well, so I am doing so for this next series, I'm doing the Ahsoka. I don't know if you remember the scene where Ahsoka and Grogu kind of touched foreheads.
Yes.
When they first met.
Yeah.
I'm doing that. I'm drawing that scene on a blank, and then I'm doing Thrawn, and then I'm doing Rey, and that's just for this series. And the next series is going to be Boba Fett, Qui-Gon.
Brandon's face.
Brandon just popped the tall boy. Just to let you know.
I think it's going to be C3 and R2 on the same cover. And because I can't find a C-3PO blank with a clean border, I guess, or clean spine. I guess because when they went through production, they were all chipped or something in shipping, or I don't know. But
There's a lot of rub on them.
Yeah, I mean it's so bad. So I'm trying to I need to buy more Star Wars blanks. I'm running low on them, but I have those three on that one, and then I think the next one is going to be. I think I'm going to do a Darth. I think I'm going to do Sidious as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want to do a Gar Saxon one, and I really want to do. I really want to draw the Jabba scene where Jabba and the slave Leia is kind of kneeling in front of him.
Oh yeah.
I also think that a really cool Kylo Ren with the mask would be pretty badass.
That'd be good for you.
Oh, see,
I've always
There you go.
I have a Princess Leia, and I really want to do a slave Leia like choking out Jabba the Hutt.
Reverse.
Those blanks are hard to find.
They were.
Look at Brennan kind of tickling you guys with the feather with his bounty hunter blanks. You know?
I know, because I have.
I know.
Legit blanks.
That sucks. I did not. I could not. I would have probably got 500 of these if I'd known they were coming out.
They haven't done a blank Star Wars blank in a while, haven't they?
I got this one.
No,
too.
they haven't.
You want some Vader's Castle? Dell selling at $400.
Is that how much they're going for? Because I have like 3 of those. That's
No,
they're
he's
not.
just full of crap.
You're just full of crap. The fuck do I know? I don't even read.
I have like 20.
God
random-
damn, John. I mean, I blink, and next thing you know, you're even drawing even more badass. Jeez.
I work fast. It's a slight problem.
I wish I could draw fast.
Yeah, for
So-
real, dude.
The story behind that is I was always afraid of deadlines in high school and college, so I just learned to draw fast. And then if my professors ever had to critique me or anything, they'd be like, "Oh, you still have like a week left to work," and I was like, "Okay."
It's a good thing,
And
though.
I'd,
Hey,
so
Clifford, why don't you get with Dell?
I already got
And
it.
he'll help you out. You could probably send a couple blanks to David and whoever else needs them. Maybe Anthony and well, actually, all of them probably need some blanks.
Star Wars really right now is the main
Mhm.
one. I mean, I have plenty
Yeah.
of them. I guess there's either a rolled spine or fuzzy edges.
Brandon
and-
has a lot, so we got 2 people
Yeah.
that have some.
Yeah.
So there we go.
I'm
Yeah,
always
there you
looking for Star Wars and Spider-Man. Everybody loves the way I draw Spider-Gwen, so I've been
what?
trying to
I
get
was
my
gonna
hands on
say-
more Gwen.
His freaking Spawn graffiti one that he did, man, that was
Oh, let me show you. I actually have it right here.
insane. Dude.
Oh,
Check this
there he
out.
goes.
This is amazing.
Put
Hold on, hold on.
I'll put
I got
guacamole
it.
on center here.
Hold on. Let me switch this up.
That was funny. Avocado became guacamole. That was fucking funny. Man. Oh, look at that. See, yeah.
Look at that.
See,
Holy
right
crap.
away, you see that, you go, I think Anthony drew that. He has a specific style.
If you don't have
I
this
lo-
Spawn Con, definitely bring it.
Oh yeah, this I have a print, and then I'm also making stickers and shirts of this here soon.
I gotta get a print of that for sure.
Oh, talking about that, Anthony's actually doing my logo. So
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of logos, we got some stuff cooking.
Oh yeah, we have a couple of artists working on some logos for us too. That we're
On the
gonna.
comic menu, yeah.
So
we're gonna-
we're waiting for that too.
Yeah, man, a lot of big things coming up for us. We're booked till what, November still now? Still?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I don't know if we should book the day before Thanksgiving. Should we have
Probably
the day
not.
off?
It'll be dead. People
Yeah.
go travel and they do like so. We'll probably take a break that Wednesday and just do a dedication to the family could spend time with the families and all that. And then
As
we'll
of
hit
right
it.
now, we're 40 away from 15K. So guys,
15K.
if you haven't liked and shared our page, please like and share it. We appreciate it. We're trying to hit 50K by the end of the day today, hopefully. If not, it's all good. It happens. But that's another big milestone we're trying to hit.
I mean, think about it, people. We just started in April. April. And we're already at 15,
Dang.
we're close to 15K. Dell's working his magic on that page. He's hustling, boy. And I do what I can on my side. I've been doing more stuff on the IG side to kind of pump this up. And you know what? It's great. It's a great community. Then we have fantastic guys like you guys coming on here and doing this stuff for charity. And people love to see you guys draw live. We did it with Aaron and Ryan not too long ago. They did the 2 Ghost Riders that kicked ass. If you haven't seen those, and we haven't stopped. We got some good stuff coming in the future for when it comes to guests, and we just booked a nice special guest in November. You guys will hopefully
Oh yeah.
enjoy.
All the older people would know. I'm pretty sure David and Brandon will know.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
other two, maybe I don't know, maybe not.
maybe. Depends.
Hey.
Well, let's just say it's not comic related. It's more pop culture related.
You can
So-
tell them more, a little bit more. Just say he's from a actor from a show, pretty much.
He's an actor from a show that everyone knows. So let's just put it that way.
That's a good hint right there.
Yes, it is. That's all you're
Great.
gonna. That's all you're gonna get before.
From the early '90s, maybe you can say that.
Early
Tim
'90s
Allen?
to early '90s. Yeah, early
Oh, yeah,
'90s,
yeah.
'97.
Let's see.
You got
If you can pay for everybody, just hit me up. Let's go. Hey, let's give a little update of what they have right now. So let's see Anthony's update. Guys, it's at $100 a pop. So right now it's
That
100
looks
for
sick,
Anthony.
You la.
It's Chola Spawn,
Cholas
right?
Cholita Spain.
And then we got Gunslinger over here with John. Look at that, bro.
Chet made a comment in the chat and he's right. Tickets are limited for SpawnCon. So, anybody?
What's the amount?
We're not saying, but it is very limited. It's going to be really. You're going to have a good chance getting to know the artist.
This guy. Rest in peace, Bob Barker. He just passed away recently. He made
Oh,
it
yeah.
99.
Yeah, that sucked to read. But he was like 90 though, right?
99.
99.
99.
Dude, he lived a
As
great
close-
life, man.
Hey,
As
I'm going
close to
to step out real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. You know who else passed away? It was a wrestler.
Oh, Terry Funk, man.
Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
There we go. Those two. How is it? They always die. Oh, and you know who else? Because they always die in threes, right? But this is 4 people. The voice actress to Harley Quinn.
Sorkin.
Yeah.
So that's crazy
Yeah, I saw
how. This is what within a week, honestly. Who's that? That was Caesar also. So his internet went out too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and there was a couple of rumors going on with Marvel, guys. So one rumor is that they're gonna continue with after the strike is over. They're
Oh,
gonna
She-Hulk,
continue.
no?
Yeah, She-Hulk season 2 is, and honestly, like I know we did shit on, not you guys, but us, pretty much. Me and Caesar, we didn't like it. Honestly, it had a lot of potential. If it was written differently, I'm not gonna say better because our opinion is different. If it was written, there was so much that it could have been. There was some good parts. I'm not gonna say there wasn't any good parts for She-Hulk, but overall, it was stale. But if they're gonna make a season 2, there is a lot of possibilities to tie it into Marvel Phase 5, right? Currently, so it all depends. Because Secret Invasion, I don't know if you guys watched it. That was a slow burn for what it was, and
That really was, man.
I mean, even then, it felt towards the end, it felt rushed, and then it ended. You're like, all right.
Dude, it had one of my favorite villains in it, and it was just so not fun to watch. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm so behind on everything.
we
Yeah.
didn't spoil nothing, so it's fine. We just, we wanted to keep it as plain, as simple as possible for people who haven't seen it. For one other thing that came out as a rumor, right, was that Luke Cage, Nicolas Cage, it will come back to play Ghost Rider
Oh, yeah.
and Deadpool and something else. I forgot. Secret Invasion. So
Did you see
Dude,
him
that's
in the
actually
Flash,
pretty
dude?
radical.
I mean, did you see him as Superman in Flash?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the other thing too. That if you guys haven't seen Flash, too late. No spoilers, whatever.
it's already 2 months.
Yeah,
David, you better jump on that Superman blank for sure.
there was a
I will.
there was a part in Flash because of he's going through back in time, blah blah blah, and they threw in a lot of the old Supermans, Batmans. They did a lot of that. The thing is that
Christopher Reeves one was dope. I love that.
CGI was so bad that they looked so cartoony. They looked so PS2.
Yeah.
looking that it was like, how does, you know what? So as a matter of fact, I just read that the director says, no, that was all on purpose.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go.
That was his thing because he was going back and forth in time. That's what Barry Allen saw in his trip through the multiverse and the back in
Speed
time.
Force. Sorry.
So, what I say?
You said multiverse. Speed Force.
Oh yeah,
Speed Force.
yeah, Speed Force. That's his vision. That's what he saw. That's what how everyone's faces.
Read a book
Oh,
teaser.
oh God, yeah.
And what it was is that they tried to meet deadlines so quickly that they couldn't
They-
put out quality work.
Yeah, they skipped out, and they forgot the mayo on the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, if that makes you sleep better, Mr. Director.
And it shows, man. Like, you know what's funny too is like with this whole Marvel thing and DC, like we used to be so, patient when it came out to a movie. Like we would get a movie, then we would wait like 2 years for another one, and it was a banger. Like I feel like they just kind of was like, you know what? Let's do like quantity over quality.
Yeah.
And just try to like force feed as much as we possibly can because that's what the people want.
So I really was like you say, they need to stop pumping out content every other week. Just invest in quality. 200 million plus for shows that look awful is not a way to go forward for the MCU. Give me 2 or 3 incredible movies or shows a year. So with that being said, on Sunday there was an event for Cinemark $4 movies. I went with and I took my family. Anyway, we went to do the laser thing. It was only $4 per person, $20. We went to see Gran Turismo. Bro, it was really good. Like it was fun. I saw it 8.5. At the end of the show, I'm not gonna tell you what happened. Movie, I'm not gonna tell you what happened, but everybody in the stand started clapping in unison.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
Yes, and I was like, I seen these moments on TikTok. I'm a part of it, right? It felt so awesome. My kids like, Dad, why are they clapping? Because of that, well, I don't want to say what happened, but I explained to them, and they're, oh, okay. They started clapping too. We're all clapping together. It was a cool moment, and I guess there hasn't been a moment since the last time I've seen that was like back in Endgame, right?
Yeah.
Where when say Thor Spider-Man came back, or when said on your left to Captain America, right?
Falcon.
When Falcon, so there was another. There hasn't been a moment since then, and this moment I don't want to say is equal, but people were in unison with that. Like they were all like, "Oh, this was so awesome! I can't believe this happened." Blah blah blah. But
So what about the? Have y'all seen the twist? I'm sorry to change the subject, but what about Twisted Metal? Because I'm kind of debating on.
I still haven't seen it. I've been
Some-
debating.
someone told me that it's actually pretty damn good.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how.
I mean, I've been.
I
Continue, man.
actually really, really want to see it. That's just me because as a kid, man, like that was such a brutal
That
game.
was the game, dude. That was Twisted
Yeah.
Metal, Twisted Metal 2.
There you go. James likes Twisted Metal, and as a matter of fact, so I was just about to read this. So Josh says, "Do you guys think Blue Beetle should have been delayed for post-strike?" Now I have yet to watch Blue Beetle. I know that Dell did, and the first thing I asked Dell was, "Is it better the CGI than Flash?" And he said, "Yes." Right.
The CGI is much better than Flash. That's for sure.
Now, once again, Blue Beetle came out to the second poorest grand opening for a movie behind Wonder Woman 84. But yet, all the reviews that I see on it, the fans love it. They like it. They think it's fun. They think it's funny. And
So
it's
there
what-
was
you know.
another podcast talking about this, and whoever's white here, I'm sorry, there was nothing but white people on that podcast, and they were talking down on the whole, it's racist because all they did, the first thing he did was buy tacos and taco. They like honestly, if you don't know the Latino Hispanic culture, obviously you're not gonna know that. I eat tacos every other day, bro. Like that's our thing. And they were talking down about it. Like they don't understand. Like it's the perspective of a Latino watching a movie. It is.
Ain't it funny that they say that, Dell? Like, oh, it looks too cliche to Mexicans and all of that stuff, but really, in all actuality, dude, like in a Mexican household, food is the heart of everything. You know, so of course you're gonna see tacos. Of course you're gonna see families eating together. That's just always been a thing, you know.
Aaron Barling. And he was Hannah forcing me to eat that. You like, you know.
Yeah, right, Aaron. You know, so the funny thing is, I give two shits about that. I just want to know if it's a good movie. Am I going to be entertained?
Same.
Is it cheesy? Is it too many ha-has? Is it now? I will say one thing: if it's over Mexican, in other words, if they make it seem like, you know, the guy wakes up in the morning, first thing he has is a taco, and then he has a taco for lunch, and he has taco for dinner, and then he has horchata for breakfast. And it's like, okay, bro, relax, all right.
Yeah,
it's like,
Jordan,
but
replay.
you know, it's one of those it's like, yeah, and
We have a flour taco in the
Got
morning.
Pandusa right here.
That dude's
Yeah.
packing
Yeah.
empanadas and his shit.
But
you did miss it, Jordan.
Is it a good movie? That's the whole thing. And apparently it's a decent. So it's going to be like what I did for Flash. I'm going to wait for it to come out on Max because it'll probably come out next month because nowadays everything comes out real quick. And it makes more money or not being streamed at home than people going and spending in the theater. Now Dell took the family. You saw it for what, $10?
$10. I saw that one and Barbie. And you know, at first everyone was shitting on Barbie. I gave it a solid 7.5.
My wife saw it. She loved it. It was great.
And I kind of enjoyed it. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as everybody said it was. And then I gave a Blue Beetle 8.5 more because it's a Hispanic character. The story could have been better.
How's the villain?
The villain could have been better. The acting was, but
George Lopez.
Yeah, he didn't piss me off. I don't like George.
No,
Lopez.
he was good. He was good.
Exactly, he was good. Like I've been saying, I hate George Lopez. But he was a good uncle in that movie. One part though kind of freaked me out. You get shoot by a rocket and you just get unscathed. It kind of like I don't know. That's not true. But other than that, it was a good movie.
It just reminds you of like every Mexicano Steel. You know, like it was. It's like that's my uncle. That's my uncle right there. That's
You're like slightly embarrassed, but like you love him.
Yeah.
He's a drunk uncle that's always drunk but fun.
Right.
You're right.
He's the one that like buys you like fireworks at age 7.
No, he buys you that beer when you're 16. Mijo, don't worry about it.
Just just try a little bit, not a lot. Just drink a little bit.
So what's coming? All right, so let's change subject. What's coming out? What's the next thing?
I think not Atlantis.
Aquaman.
Aquaman, isn't he coming out? That movie coming out?
They're still making fucking Aquaman movies for real.
That one that they already had Amber Heard in, so.
Dune, the second part of Dune's coming out.
No, it's pushed back to
It got
2024.
Yeah, it got pushed back.
Is it because of the strike that it got pushed back?
Probably.
I honestly didn't read it.
Well, Ring of Power 2 is in the can, meaning that because they finished Ring of Power a couple weeks before the strike, so that's actually was already done before the strike even came out.
Yeah,
So
that was good.
I am looking forward to Ring of Power. I did enjoy the first one.
I like that first one. Yeah.
Jordan was asking how are you doing? Good? Are you doing good, David?
I'm doing good, bro.
Actually, you know what? Everybody is doing
Under the sea.
great. I gotta admit, last time, listen, the first time it seemed like it knocked me out for the rest of the show until the very end. You guys are like, yeah, I mean, David had a little bit of the hiccups after the fact, but Anthony's
right now, like
there's a reason I had to go off camera.
oh yeah, you had
I got a little bit of heartburn, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I feel it in the gut, but
you got the bubble.
Yeah, I got a tummy ache for sure.
Well, yeah, because
that's a TikTok moment where you get to sit on the pot and watch TikTok for a while. So.
I can't wait to go to work tomorrow.
Straight up, like I was about to call my grandma and have her bring the Vicks and just Sana igualita.
No, she's gonna do the egg, bro. You know what the egg? She's gonna bless you with the egg, bro.
Oh man, but listen, you guys are all champs, man. And I got to tell you, this Spawn is this gunslinger shit.
Good.
I got to be honest with you,
Yeah, that shit's tight.
Brandon. I'm surprised you haven't like kind of jumped in a little bit on this. Look at this.
I'm not. I'm just,
Let it.
Wait.
We still got time. We still got time.
Short
Yeah.
on time.
When will this be over, Dale? Like in when are you going to put the auction table?
I want to at least give it like 3 weeks or 2 weeks, just so people can have time, and then we'll just donate the book from David to Brandon, and he can just do
Yeah.
something at the con itself.
Oh, there.
Yeah, it won't be like a crazy like stupid amount of detail, but it'll look good, and then I can send it to you, Brandon, if you want. Just need to get your address when you get a free moment.
Well,
yeah, that's no problem.
watch out, Brandon. He's like, "Can I get your address?" Because you're gonna find yourself 200 Star Wars blanks or be missing by the time you show
Oh
up.
my god,
You got to find them first.
I gotta find them.
Oh, so this week Equalizer 3 comes out.
I like
Oh,
that.
I love equalizers. Now the second
like-
one, the second one, I did not enjoy very
It wasn't as good,
No,
I just like that Pedro was in it. That was it.
but
That was cool for it.
but
the thing
first
is,
one,
those are movies I don't care about seeing in the theater. I go to the theater for like special effects, explosions.
I agree. The
Exactly.
Equalizer's more. The
So
Equalizer
we're
is always
talking
better.
I'm talking about that. Expendables 4 comes out next month too.
No, I'm boycotting that, and there's only one reason why.
Why?
They don't have Steven Seagal. I'm so pissed because, dude, I wanted Steven Seagal so bad in that movie.
Is that
You know what, though, Anthony?
Seagal's fault, or
What's that?
Anthony,
is it Stallone's or Seagal's
Stallone.
fault?
Oh, that's Seagal sucks. But I don't care what Anthony says. Seagal sucks. He weighs a little bit more than I do, but how in the heck is he just chopping people down? Just
Oh good God! If you watch those videos, they're so choreographed. It's not even funny.
But that's the funniest part about Steven Seagal, dude. Like he fights while sitting down and he still gets winded.
Anthony, you know who else
That's what I
wanted
do.
Steven Seagal? You know who else really wanted Steven Seagal in that movie?
Who?
Steven Seagal.
Yeah, that's cool.
and the funny thing is that 50 Cent is going to be in this movie. So it's funny.
Skinny 50 Cent or yoked out 50 Cent?
50 Cent is going to save the world or die trying.
Stupid.
There's also another movie. It's I don't know. I heard the title. It's called Dix the Musical. I don't know what that's about, but I saw it because I was looking at it right now, like
No one's
upcoming
making a movie
movies.
called Dix the Musical.
Dix.
Dell was all excited about it.
Yeah, let me tell you my stories here. So that was in for September. Then you got Freelance Reptile with Benicio del Toro and Justin Timberlake. That sounds interesting.
Let me ask you guys.
Freelance
How are you guys feeling about the Oh shit, man! I just drew a blank.
Sucks when
you
Feel
were
great
excited
about
about
it. Feel great. I don't need
What's
their
what's the guy that hunts down Spider-Man?
Craven.
Craven.
Not excited at all.
Well, listen, it's the fact that they're changing everything up and they're making him sort of a advocate for the animals and he's becoming all that stuff. And it really makes you wonder, right? If they made Craven based literally his name is Craven the Hunter and he would like hunt it for sport and all that stuff. Yeah. But the fact when you change it up to make it more like, well, if we make it a hunter, we can have all these
He works for
protesting.
PETA now.
People will be protesting.
He works
and
for
all
PETA.
stuff, and I don't know.
They're making him sound more like a bounty hunter than anything, not an actual
Yeah.
animal hunter.
He's
But the
not
fact
that
be a nice guy though. He's
But he got his
Craven the
powers.
Hunter.
He got his powers through the blood of a
lion or something.
But lion, yeah. It was
Okay.
super awkward.
I mean, now as you guys well know, my name is Cesar Morales, and I don't read comics. But if you guys who do, you bunch of fucking nerds, how Craven is just a badass, right? He's just a very skilled hunter. Does he have
Yeah.
powers?
He's just
He's never had powers, I don't think. But
Or is
yeah,
he
he's just
is he like Hawkeye and Deathstroke? One of those guys who's just a really badass tactical
Craven
guy.
is a vegan.
He's just really good.
he's the guy that you pay like way overpriced, but you see the results. You know, he's that kind of guy.
Okay, because they're making him powers on this one. He has like the strength of a lion, and
I thought he had like souped up senses, kind of like Wolverine. The smell, the sight.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because he was like hauling ass, like running after a car and jumping on the back.
Yeah.
okay. So that being said, but that might be the movie style. I'm trying to think like
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking the comics. I thought he had that too. A little bit of super strength. You know, not like Spider-Man.
Yeah, because he goes head to head with Spider-Man, obviously.
But I
Right.
doubt
So he
this
got to
guy
be a
got it
threat.
from a blood of a lion. I really find that hard. to believe.
Nah.
I thought he got it from like some witch
Super
doctor
serum.
shaman thing, or
Okay.
If that lion did not eat him, like
Well-
it's for
The other thing I'm wondering is, as long as they made Rhino look badass and not just a regular human with rhinoceros skin, I'm gonna lose my shit.
you know,
Yeah, I'll be happy with that.
Rhino?
What's that?
You know, like the robotic Rhino from Amazing Spider-Man.
yeah.
No one wanted that, bro. No one wanted
You
that.
know what? That was them going, how can we introduce a badass villain but not make him look cheesy? Oh, we'll put him in a robotic rhinoceros suit.
They should have got Brock Lesnar to come out with a skin tight like leather suit.
I think
That's
that'll be
Skin
sounds
cool.
tight. I can't skip out on like the skin tight leather suit.
I don't know about skin tight, but maybe some armor.
Yeah. So switching subjects again. Another movie coming out this year, and everybody's talking smack about it. I'm really hoping that it's gonna be a decent movie because I'm gonna come in there just regular. Is the Marvels, right?
Yeah.
I know everybody's reactions already, but I'm hoping there because I did like Photon and I did like Miss Marvel, the younger lady, somewhat. Honestly, I don't like Brie Larson, but I can work around some stuff. I really hope it works well. I'm gonna try to go in there with open mind because I went there with a closed mind with Barbie, but it came out better. So let's just hope. I'm hoping for good.
I might one of the very few people that don't mind Brie Larson. She doesn't bug me as much.
she's pretty to look at, but as Marvel, she seems just so cold. And I don't know. I heard she's a good actress and other stuff, but
I don't know. I actually saw.
I'm gonna
Captain
give it to
Marvel.
you on that one.
I get
Like-
Captain Marvel the other day, and I watched it again because it was right after Secret Invasion. I mean, that stupid show that we just showed on Disney Plus, and they about the squirrels. So and I jumped. They went automatically on Disney Plus straight to that movie, and I kept it on. I actually don't mind Captain Marvel. I think it's all right, but the hate for Brie is unfathomable.
Yeah, I'm trying
It's-
to really like track back on that. I don't need to do all this. I learned I'm growing as an adult. I don't need to be hate on her. But there is a movie that I really want to watch. Right, I really want to watch, and it kind of like I like the actor, but it is not historically accurate. Napoleon. I'm a
Oh,
big
yeah.
history
Oh, yeah.
buff. I've gone to over 50 museums in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Of history. He is not a tall guy. But Napoleon is known to
No,
be short.
but Jardel, which true. I saw that trailer and I thought, well, Joaquin Phoenix is not 5'4" or how tall Napoleon was. He's probably the size of Anthony. Anthony's pretty small. So I'm thinking that they're probably.
Hey, I'm
gonna-
6'2".
No, you're
Oh,
fucking
Who said
not.
that? Who said that, Anthony? I stood right next to you, fucking beanie ass. Fool, you're definitely not 6'2". So, the thing is that they might do it in the camera angle where they make him look shorter than what he really is. Because
I saw the trailer. They don't do it.
unless they're kind of going like, who gives a shit
Yeah,
how tall he is? And he's just Napoleon.
but the movie still looks good. Honestly,
Oh, the
if I
movie
didn't know
looks
my
good.
history, I wouldn't have known. Right? If I didn't know my history, I wouldn't have known. But I am really looking forward to. What's up, Brandon? I know you're.
no, I just you bring that up. Like they got Gladiator 2 coming out. What
Oh, yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah, that's some bullshit, dude.
Well, the only thing to think about is it Gladiator 2 based on Russell Crowe on Gladiator before
It is.
before everything
Prequel?
happens. So it's pre.
It is. It's supposed to be like a prequel type thing, I think.
Okay, so if they're going to use Russell Crowe, which I have a feeling they're not, but if they do, they're going to do a lot of Indiana Jones on his face and make him look a lot younger, younger than what he was, because
I
he's
just saw
older now.
some Pedro Pascal's involved in it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
All right, when did Gladiator come out?
Really?
We have who's
God, it was in the late '90s, wasn't it?
late '90s when Gladiator came out. I thought it was
Yeah.
the movie of movies when it first came out.
Oh, it was the shit. Yeah.
It was the shit, right? Then later on, you start seeing all these movie flaws. I'm like, okay,
But he's
This is funny.
6'1".
But the fact that if they're going to try to even put Russell Crowe in this second part, which he's so much older now than
He can be a teacher. You know what I mean?
he's dead.
Well, okay, I can see giving him a cameo somewhere, like just a little, like a split-second part.
Yeah, but you're going to CGI his face to make him look 20-something years younger than he was.
Maybe. Well, I'm saying not play the character he was. Somebody does something. Like maybe the father figure for himself.
What if he comes back from the dead? Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, maybe
Gladiator zombies.
he had some of that lion blood landed in the grave when
Some of that tiger blood
some of
like
that
went into his mouth.
right. I
Maybe he
don't,
just pulled a Palpatine and just kind of didn't die when he was supposed to die.
I'm gonna
Clone
speed it
himself.
up a little bit. We're hitting 2 hours, and we usually, but I want to talk about like 4 or 5 more movies that are coming out this year.
yeah.
Next one coming out, it's Hunger Games. I enjoyed the first one,
prequel.
the sequel actually, the songs of the Songbirds or something like that.
No, this is the prequel.
Is it a prequel?
Yeah, it's,
hope-
they're,
I hope
they're, they're introducing how everything started with the tribute and all
Okay.
that stuff. Yeah.
See, that might be interesting.
I don't know, man. Like the last one or the last two, I think, like just didn't hit hard for me. Because I really loved them and I read the books too.
Yeah,
But,
I did too. But they rushed those last two. There was some reason they pumped them out like Back to the Future 1 and 2. It was just boom, boom.
Yeah, you're right. Like it just didn't hit hard for me. So I'm like, yeah. But it is a cool storyline, you know.
Yeah, the books are good.
And they are going to go ahead and do a remake. Max is going to do a remake of Harry Potter. So like, see how that goes. And talking about remakes, they're going to make a prequel to Willy Wonka. It's going to call Wonka. I don't know if y'all see the previews to that one.
I haven't seen the previews yet, but I've heard of it.
What's it called?
The previews are like, I don't know if it looks like a musical, to tell you the truth.
Aren't they all
I got
musical
those type of
types?
vibes.
Yeah, they're kind of musical. Yeah, you're right, David.
Yeah,
But
it looked pretty cool. I liked it, honestly. Sorry, I'm trying to.
What's it called?
oh, it's called
God
Wonka.
damn, man.
Oh, Wonka. Yes. It's with that dude from Dune. That kid.
Yeah.
What isn't that dude that played Elvis going to be in the new Dune movie?
What?
I think so. I think you're right on that one.
What's the girl from Dune and Spider-Man? Is Zendaya? Is that her name?
Zendaya, yeah.
Zendaya.
I hate her in Dune. All I keep on seeing is
I just want that girl like to disrespect me.
Shut up.
But don't worry. I'm going to tag her so she can watch the beginning of this fucking video.
I think we all kind of like, Zendaya. I'm still gonna tag her.
I mean, she's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but just, I see her in that at the end of that show, the first part of Dune. They show her at the end. I'm just thinking, okay, that's Spider-Man. It's not. They should have picked almost a nobody.
See, there's a Harry Potter TV show coming out 1 season per book. Yeah, and talking about they're making the color purple again. It's coming out December 25th. And I was like, I like the first one. I really did. So I don't care what.
That movie should almost be untouchable.
Which one?
You don't touch perfection. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Which movie?
The color purple.
They're making a remake of Color Purple?
Yeah.
Why?
Making a remake of a movie that nobody wanted another remake of. It's
Weren't they doing The Crow as well?
The Crow
Yeah,
they're
they were
doing
soft-
100%. No,
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah.
It's
They
Crow's
did?
in. Yep. As a matter of fact, the guy playing the
I'll
Crow,
eat that chip after she just said it.
the guy playing the Crow is the same guy who played the bad guy in the last John Wick movie.
Oh, Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, and the one who played It in the new It.
Yeah.
So he's
Remember when Momoa was going to be the Crow?
He was good at. I haven't seen him in John Wick, but I need to watch that one. But yeah,
oh my gosh, I just saw it again for the second time. And John Wick, it's better the second time than the first.
That movie is gold, man.
So let's get your perspective on this next question, Brandon. Not James Gunn. Snyder. Is Snyder? I think is Snyder. James Gunn is making Rebel Moon.
Rebel Moon.
What now?
You haven't seen it? It's supposed to be like a Star Wars. It's like samurais in space, pretty much.
So it was supposed to be a Star Wars, like its own variation, but it was denied.
Mhm.
And Zack Snyder just decided, fuck it, I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway. So he did it, and it looks 10 times better than the Star Wars movie, honestly. Just the sabers are more, it almost like the cyber crystals are cracked. All of them are cracked, and you just get this like wonky kind of flamey kind of saber. I just thought it was like super cool, but it's gonna be on Netflix.
I'm gonna have to go look that up. What's it called again?
It comes out in December.
Okay, all right.
Red Moon, is that what it's called?
Rebel Moon.
Rebel
Yeah.
Moon.
Netflix release too, so that's good. December 22nd.
Okay. There we go.
So hold on, real quick. Ryan's the person that it was his idea.
Oh,
Have a cat
look at this
walking.
guy. Wow.
You didn't replay the beginning, Brian. David didn't even flinch until he actually had to burp. That's when he felt it.
I mean, I felt it in the beginning. I mean, it was, yeah, if you're trying to look tough and everything, yeah.
And then he put a line. He got all the rest of the residue. He put a line on the table and just snorted that shit.
Yeah.
And then I used the finger that I used to pull the damn stuff out of the bag. I had an itch in my eye and I accidentally.
Oh no!
Dude.
Oh
my eyes started watering real bad. I was worried and it was hurting. I thought I got some in it.
Brian, I apologize for the pain.
Brian,
rewatch it.
Rewatch this once we're done and it gets uploaded to YouTube and to our channel.
What's crazy is like I didn't feel a thing.
And you're just dry.
Yeah, Anthony was actually the coolest one around. Actually,
he got naked.
Anthony was good. Anthony was good. He made David look like nothing. I mean, Anthony was pretty solid.
So there's a movie that I'm really hoping that they don't mess up because they're making another Beverly Hills Cop movie.
No way, dude.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow, really?
I would say that would be a shoo-in if Eddie Murphy was in it, but after seeing that new Coming to America, that one wasn't hitting either. Yes.
What was the one that he was in with Jonah Hill?
Oh, You People?
You People.
Oh,
yeah. Love that movie.
That was funny shit.
That was a freaking hilarious movie.
Why would they fucking do Beverly Hills Cop, man?
I just got done watching Beverly Hills Cop 3 yesterday.
What?
They're running out of ideas. They're straight out running out of ideas.
Oh yeah.
And another movie that's coming out, and I don't know if y'all are gonna get upset or not. It's a Stephen King movie, Salem's Lot. That's another one.
Wow, listen, that movie fucking freaked me out as a kid to no end.
If they do it right,
if they do it right, I'm okay.
It's a movie.
I want somebody to make the Dark Tower TV series.
Well, that's from what I hear, that's happening.
Really?
Yeah, that's been rumored for a while.
That's been rumored for a while.
Have you seen
hands down, that's like my favorite freaking book of all time. Like that whole series.
I need to read that. I haven't done that.
They're amazing, dude. Like
my brother.
I've never actually I loved reading. Like I never liked reading, but those books that really took a lot of my time to just really enjoy and love.
See, my problem is I like the movies or the shows and that. I tried reading it. If I watch a show and then I try reading the book, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard read.
The opposite rule is what it is.
But okay, you're right. But how about the show from Netflix, Snow? Not Snowman. Guys, come on. The first appearance of The guy that put you to sleep. What's the name of that guy?
Sandman.
Sandman.
Oh,
Sandman.
Sandman.
There we go. That one. Why did
He's
okay, I had a
Sandman.
brain
The guy who
fart. I'm
puts
so
you to
sorry.
sleep.
Anyways, but look, every read that before the show, but the show still came out pretty
Oh,
good,
man,
right?
That show was.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's probably been my favorite show that DC's done forever.
That's right. I think Sandman was the best written show of last year.
It was great. I've never read the
I
comic.
like
I
that.
ordered the trades before it came in. It was they offered a special deal to get the trades.
Yeah.
I got 3 and 4. I didn't get 1 and 2, so I still haven't read Sandman. It's
Oh, man.
That show was riveting, and the best episode was when he did the game with Lucifer, and they played the game.
Mhm.
That scene I could watch over and over and
That-
over again.
that and
See-
the scene with Death. I like that.
Oh,
scene.
and then when he did that one episode where the guy became immortal, and they met every 100 years or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That was
Oh, yeah.
it was just good. It is just
That was really well wrote.
So no wonder
I love the episode when they did the diner scene because that was just I didn't know where it was going after every 5 minutes, and then something else would happen.
Yeah,
It seems
and
like
then-
every episode had like key moment, and you can't really pick a favorite.
Yeah, it's tough. And then right now, I guess I don't know because I haven't seen it, but I think the Boys spinoff started already, right? Gen V, they call it.
Is it going right?
I think it is going right now.
This
I don't
Rebel
think you
Moon.
can hear this. No, this is Dream Scenario with Nicolas Cage.
What?
Oh, cool.
Can y'all hear this?
No.
No.
Probably they probably shut it down if they hear it. I mean, we could hear it.
Trevor, what is it?
Is that the name of the movie, Dream Scenario?
Yeah, so Nicolas Cage it's Nicolas Cage and Michael Cera. But Nicolas Cage is in like a regular old man beat up, and his daughter's in trouble. He turns out to be like a hitman, and he's over here killing people left and right. Honestly, like it is a good movie. Look, I know you can't
I haven't
hear
seen
it.
a movie with Nicolas Cage. I haven't seen a good movie with Nicolas Cage since.
Well,
Renfield.
Well,
I didn't see that. Did people watch that? Did they like it or what?
did you watch that one with Pedro Pascal? That
Oh, my God.
That one was a dope one. I love that one.
I like that one.
I just see the face he makes when he's like looking at Nicolas Cage while they're in the car and he's driving.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
When he looks over.
That was hilarious.
Well, I think.
I don't
What do
think
you
they
think,
look
Dale?
at me like that.
so,
Cool.
yeah, we're gonna cut it off already because I'm really pissed off already. I couldn't show y'all. That's a good movie to watch. It's pretty cool. It's nothing too much, but something just to watch. I don't think I'm gonna watch it in the movies. Something to watch at home and actually enjoy it would be that one. It looks pretty good. But with that being said, we are gonna sign off. We're gonna say goodbye one by one. We're gonna start off with the bald guy.
And I look up. That's funny.
Brandon, let them know what's coming up, what was this for, and how they can reach you if they have any questions, and how to get tickets, and how to be a vendor, and stuff like that.
Okay. Yep. Coming up October 28th and 29th, we got SpawnCon. Basically, it's just a big Spawn convention put on by fans. We're gonna have tons of artists there. Check out SpawnCon.com. We did share the link in here earlier, and if you want to be an artist there, a vendor, or volunteer, just go to the website, go to the Contact Us tab, hit on that, and you'll find more tabs to click on for the vendors, exhibitors, and all that.
You find more tabs.
Yeah, and then we are this fundraiser and all that. We're going to have a drink and draw that 28th, that Saturday night. And it's for We Got Your Six, suicide prevention with military vets or even the current military. Just to kind of actually get them, keep them active, get pro. It's before they get to this, thinking about suicidal thoughts. It's just to keep them going.
Yeah.
They keep them active, keep it off their mind.
That's great.
And then we are going to go with the one that kept it with his most composure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, man, that honestly, that chip challenge, I never want to touch one of those boxes ever again, dude. That was so bad. So bad.
Oh,
But honestly, man, like I'm so glad that you guys had me on. I thought it was a great time. Even though like it was just the worst time doing that. But here's the finished piece, or not finished,
not
but
finished. Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
there. Almost there.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, she spawned, but I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at SpawnCon, and let's like get the ball rolling. Let's get it out there, start sharing it, start telling people about it for sure.
And then we are going to get Ice Cream Man.
How's it going? Thanks for having me on. It was a lot of fun. Tried to not die as much as Caesar thought I was going to, and
No, you did all right.
comment a little bit. This is the Spawn,
Wow.
like crappy lighting.
Dang, bro.
That's great.
I feel
So
like he needs that cigarette.
yeah, I'm gonna throw some smoke on them in a little bit, and then I'm gonna color them up probably tomorrow.
Yep.
But yeah, I got a couple shows. I got shows coming up the next 2 weeks, and then might be getting a new job soon teaching. So yeah,
Congrats.
Yeah, right.
Billy, real quick, before we go to David, SpawnCon is actually in Denver. So you're right there, buddy.
Yeah,
Because
Bill.
Billy is from Denver, so there we go.
Go see this guy.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
David's in the shadows, bro. Look at that.
Yeah.
Just blends in the background. He looks like one of the characters from Insidious.
And David
I
is
want to thank you guys for letting me be a part of this. I hope I did a good job.
yeah.
Sorry I didn't have anything prepared for the charity. I will do something for it. It's definitely a great cause, and I'm honored to be a part of that. Like I said, the chip challenge was fun. Done the one last year. That was fun. This one was way worse, but I had a good time, and there's no blue tongue this time. So.
no blue tongue. Yeah,
Oh, that's right. There's
So, yeah, I mean, this was fun, and hope I made y'all proud, or hope I proved some people wrong there, Caesar.
yeah. There you go, my fucking face.
He calls him out right there and then.
That's
It helps when you eat hot sauce on a regular basis. So, I don't like spicy hot foods, but I can. So, but I'll be kind of give you a breakdown of shows I'll go to.
Sure.
I'll be at Cowtown Comic Con at the end of September, heading into October. And then hopefully I'll be with friends over at the Comic Mint and Captured Collectibles for New York Comic Con, I'm hoping. And after that, I'll be in Dallas for Dallas Comic Book Show in November and LA Comic Con in December. And I'll get you guys more details on that. But thank you guys for letting me be a part of this. This was fun.
Listen, four guys who did chips that me and Dell did not want to do. What do you mean 5? 1, 2, 3, 4 guys did it.
And Brandon's brother.
Oh, that's right, your brother. So 5 guys did it, and the only one I was right about was Anthony, I guess. So, Anthony, David, you're a god among men. John, come on, man. You made that shit look easy. And Brandon, he's used to this shit, and at this point. But Anthony, you made my night, my friend. I'm gonna have to rewatch. I'm gonna make it my bedtime show.
Oh, we gotta make a clip and show it off.
Oh,
That's for sure.
with the shirt
Dude,
off. Woo!
I was so hot I had to take off my shirt.
It was like so steaming. It was fucking weird. But anyways, you can see me on here every Wednesday night. Follow me on YouTube. I'm YouTube. Well, you actually follow the Comic Menu on YouTube. Me on Instagram at the Real Dracula's Wolf. It was a fun show. We were waiting for this, and you guys did not disappoint. And you're all such badass artists. I can't say anymore. But thank you guys for being here today, and we look forward to see you guys next week.
Can't say anymore. So with that being said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. It was Brian's idea. He tuned in in the very end. Real quick, let me see what this says. You can reach me. Okay. It was a great day. It was real fun. I'm glad I didn't do it this time. Billy, I'm not gonna put my pussy away. I have him with me. He's our new cat, and I gotta try to train him or whatever.
Good Terry.
It was a great show, and next week we also have another great show. We have Shannon Kincaid and Mandy. So if you know who they were, it's Ryan Kincaid's wife and Murat's girlfriend or fiance. So that's gonna be entertaining. I know they're gonna take over the show pretty much. I don't expect me and Caesar to talk as much as we did today. We got to geek out, nerd out a bit. We got to see some great art that was being made. We got to laugh. We got to they got to cry. And overall, we had just had fun. We thank you very much. Like we said, we are close to 15,000. Please share it out, invite friends. We're trying to grow bigger and better, and the more we can grow, the more charity events we can host. We're doing it every month. Next month will be Sean Forney and Josh Lyman as the artists for next month, and then I can't remember the ones for next. But we are booked all the way to the end of November, and we're barely gonna start booking for December. So guys, we are gonna continue to push and thrive. I appreciate y'all stopping in. Until next Wednesday, Comic Menu is out. Bye,
See you guys later. Thank you guys so much for